Hello and welcome to We Are Tottenham TV. You've got me, Marlon from Spurs Kings TV, and you've got my main man, Amir, next to me. Amir, are you well?
Oh, mate, I'm doing really well. Apart from the weather and Tottenham, everything's good. But yeah, we're going to get into it. It's a huge game today, huge game in horrible conditions here in North London. But look, it's Jekyll and Hyde Tottenham, Marlon. You never know what you're going to get,
This is
do
the
you?
problem.
You never know.
You don't know what you're going to get.
You never know.
Look, if Spurs put as much effort as they did against Manchester City, then we'll get a result. But if we see what we saw against Bournemouth, Crystal Palace,
Mate.
It's good. It's not going to be pretty, is it?
Mate, that's the thing, and you just never know. You never know if you're going to get the Tottenham that turns up at United. I wish we play up in Manchester every week, mate, because I was up at the Etihad for that, and honestly, that was the best performance I've ever seen from Tottenham Hotspur.
Ever.
Ever.
I agree. Me and Ash were doing the watch along as well, and we were just completely stunned and couldn't believe.
No, it was almost unbelievable,
Yep.
like what we were witnessing, and then you come back. You lose to Ipswich, you fumble against Fulham, and then you go down to the South Coast, and as well, you don't even look like you're at the races. So it really is what Tottenham turns up today against Chelsea.
Look, there's something I've noticed about Spurs, especially in this season. The Thursday, Sunday.
Can't do it.
Why is it such a strong... Look, we said last year, I think a lot of people said last year, whenever we had a midweek game with Ange, we'd always go to the Sunday or the next game and would struggle. Why are we still struggling with this in our second season?
Personally, I think it's quite a simple equation, and it's one that we've seen time and time again when we have been in Europe, and it's squad depth. We were talking about it off camera. And there's no excuses. We know injuries are going to come, so all these people that are saying, we've got Vicario out and we had the two big defenders out as well, we've got Odebear out and Moore's out. That's all well and good, but we know in a long season, those injuries are going to occur. So your squad needs to be able to incur some of those injuries and be able to withstand the challenge. And unfortunately, time and time again, we're seeing that it's not. And Ange has spoken a little bit about having teenagers on the bench or even school kids on the bench. And it's true. It's true at the end of the day. We're not there squad-wise to be able to battle Thursday, Sunday.
So do you think that the club have left him quite short? And even though he sat there and said in the summer, every press conference he's done, he's always said, these are my players, I'm happy with the squad and whatnot. And now that the injuries have come in, which they were there last year, the squad is a lot thinner than last year. We're still in 4 competitions at the moment.
We are.
Are we starting to see that that Ange is starting to go, actually, this is not the squad I thought it was? Or do you think he still trusts the players that are out there? Because we'll go through the starting lineup in a minute, but where is he at?
I think he's at a place where he's looking at that January window and he's thinking, how can I strengthen? How can I supplement this squad that I already have with injured players coming back? And how can I manage it? He's got a completely different task to what he had in Scotland. It's a much easier league in terms of how many games you've got. Okay, you can add in Champions League or Europa with Celtic, but it's just not the same.
He lost them all, didn't he?
They didn't do well. They didn't do well, But that's the thing, is this season is a whole different ball game for him with Spurs, and I think he'll be really wanting to supplement that squad in January. For me, this is the question that it comes down to. It's what kind of caliber players you're looking for in January, right? Because if you're looking at shopping in that window of with no disrespect to these players, they could be fantastic, phenomenal players in 3-4 years to come, but like Odebears, Hyun Min Hyuks, and these or are you going to go to the top shelf and you're going to look at players like Kvicha, Rafael Leao, Williams, these kind of top level players, that's who we need.
But do you not think though, let's even if they weren't even top, let's take Solanke, he's been up and down this season, but it's probably been a great acquisition for us.
He's been very
so
good.
Do we need to look at more Premier League established players that are doing well for their clubs, even if it is somewhere like Fulham, Bournemouth and places like that?
I'd be very happy to look. I'm happy to look in to scout all over. If it's Premier League, La Liga, wherever the best players that can come into our squad and have an impact that first 11, because that's what I'm looking for really in January. I don't want players that are going to come in and be squad players. I want players that will battle for their place in that first 11. So are there players in the Prem that we should be looking at your Fulham, Brentfords, etc.? Definitely, mate.
So yeah, Fulham have got a draw against Arsenal today, and probably, you know, even though they weren't the better side, they've managed to fight for the fight and get a draw against Arsenal.
Very good side, very good side. And you look at what the front two at Brentford are doing.
Mbeumo and Visa. I was shouting for Mbeumo in the summer, but he's going to go to Liverpool from the sounds of it.
Look at someone like Damsgaard as well. Wonderful player. Wonderful
injury record's not great with Damsgaard. But let's go through the Spurs lineup quickly, because they're obviously a very, very big surprise. Well, huge surprises.
When I saw it, my eyes lit up, Marlon. I was like, are you sure, Ange? Is it not too early? I was worried. So let's get into it.
Yeah, so obviously got Fraser Forster in goal, got Pedro Porro at right back, and then returning is Romero and Van der Ven, Destiny Udogie.
Come on.
Basuma, Sarr, Kulusevski, Johnson, Solanke, and Son. So let's talk about the two at the back. He has rushed them back from the sounds of it. Well, rushed probably more Van der Ven, because I heard Romero was kind of fit to come back in.
Yeah, he was
in training.
Yeah.
Is it a massive decision to bring them back if it does backfire?
I'm having flashbacks to his hamstring going against Chelsea. I don't know, Marlon, I don't know. It's a really tough call because, you know, VDV does bring so much stability to that defence and his pace, you know, to deal with Jackson and those kind of threats. But at the same time, is it a bit too soon to throw him into like one of the most lethal cauldrons of derbies that is Chelsea?
So does this look, I want to talk about Radu Dragic for a second. Does this now say that Ange just doesn't trust him one bit? Because his form in the last few his form in the last few games has not been, he's not like, no one has sat there and gone, it's Dragichin's fault.
He's been all right.
So in a game like this, considering he's bringing back two first-team players, would you have just not gone with the one or the other, or do you think it's wise that he's gone with the two, just in case he can then bring on Dragichin later?
Mate, it's a really tough call. I think a lot of this has to come down to the medical team and what they're saying, how ready Van der Ven is, you know? Like, if they're saying that he's 50-50 and that, you know, you don't want to play, if they're saying he's 100%, okay, play him, yeah. If he's fully fit, then obviously we want VDV in there. But if there's a chance he might get injured, I think Dragusin's actually done pretty well. And I've actually seen quite a lot of improvements, even little dink balls that he's playing over the top into the midfield and stuff like that. And he looks a bit more composed on the ball. So I don't think a Dragusin and Romero would have been such a bad shout for this one. But look, I can be proven wrong, right? If VDV goes off on one of those runs that he does,
But then that's probably why then I go, do you know what, Ange, well done, because actually you kind of went,
took the risk.
It didn't work, but at least you kept Radu ready. But just to go through our bench quickly, we've got Austin as the keeper, you've got Spence, Dragichin, Reguilon, Maddison, Bergvall, Gray, Lancashire, and Werner. Right, before I talk about Maddison missing out, just to go through Chelsea's lineup. So they've got Sanchez in goal, they've got Caicedo at right back, Badiashile, Colwill, Cucurella across the back. They've got Lavia and Fernandes in the middle, and then it's Neto on the right, Palmer in the middle, and Jadon Sancho on the left, or that could be either, with Nicholas Jackson up front. Well, Chelsea's threat, obviously Palmer. But is it that Palmer and Jackson?
It's not just Palmer and Jackson though. You've got other threats in there as well. You know what I mean? Sancho, you know, he's a player coming back, you know, from the wilderness, but he's lethal. I remember him at Dortmund. Man, he was on fire. You couldn't stop that kid. So they've got strengths all over the pitch, players that can hurt us. And they've got very strong players in the midfield there with Lavia as well and Pedro Neto. Are you kidding me? Like there's talent all over the pitch there. So our boys are going to have to be at our very, very best today, Marlon, if we want to get anything out of this one. But
so we're about to kick off.
Come on, Tottenham. Come on, you Spurs. Come on. Can we be ultimate Spursy and get a win here, Marlon? That's the question.
Mate, we need to. Do you know what? Just a performance. That's all I'm looking for. An absolute performance. And a Spurs kick off from left to right. And the ball's been played back to Van der Ven and Romero to get early touches in.
How do you think Forster's been doing since he's come in? And
do you know what? I know everyone had their meltdown right when he came in, but I wasn't even that worried about him because I didn't think Vicario covered himself in much glory.
Really?
Yeah. The Galatasaray game, I did kind of criticise Ange for not picking Vicario, right? But I don't have any issue with Forster. I think some of the saves he made against Bournemouth, unbelievable. And then even the Galatasaray game,
mate.
Considering
That game should have been 8 or 9, really. To be honest with you, that was crazy how many chances we gave them.
But if we can break down Chelsea,
a mistake here by Chelsea.
Played Slanky.
Come on, Kulu!
Shoot!
Finish!
Oh, he's played it.
Oh, Johnson!
He played it to Johnson.
Mate, Kulu had a terrible ball there by Chelsea at the back, just fluffing about with it, giving it to Kulusevski. Kulusevski comes to the edge of the box. He has a look, but he sees Johnson, passes it over to him, and he just hits Cucurella and goes out for a corner. Big chance for Spurs in the opening minutes, and Kulu on the edge of the box here. Go on, Kulu! Oh, he can't quite squeeze a shot out.
But Chelsea's midfield have just packed onto him, haven't they?
And this is a good start from Spurs. Chelsea, though, managing to break here.
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson's now breaking on the left. He's up against Basuma.
Come on, Biss.
He's got players now coming to back him up. He's played it on the back to Palmer. Dredo with a super chat. It's got my guy Marlon in the building. Koyes, thank you, Dredo. As always, peace.
Chelsea just knocking the ball around the back here.
Why Chelsea are playing it, I want to know everyone's score predictions for today in the chat.
No, they're
we'll
in
read
here.
some of them out.
They're in.
Oh, Sancho beats Romero quite easily.
Too easily. This looks like it could be a very end-to-end game here today, Marlon.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those, isn't it?
Helter-skelter. Corner for Chelsea.
It's going to be. I've got a feeling there's going to be quite a few goals in this.
Yeah, and we were saying before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to get very tasty. Could even see some red cards in this one.
Look, at the end of the day, Chelsea's weak link is going to be Caicedo at right back and Sanchez the keeper. They're going to be. That's where we need to hit. So Sonny needs to be on top of it.
Do you know what? One of the problems I've seen consistently with Spurs is we don't shoot enough. Even in that first 2 minutes, Kulu could have had a pop there. Like, just shoot Kulu, mate. Forget about it. You're in a better position. Like, don't play the ball out wider and shorten the angle, you know.
So there's a corner at the moment, but Spurs fans seems to be throwing, I can't see, onto the pitch at the moment, which has delayed the corner from being taken from Cole Palmer. As in front of the famous Spurs South stand at the moment. Got some 3-0 Spurs, 3-2 Spurs, 1-0 Spurs. Denzel feels like it's going to be a 5-4 type of match.
I'll take all of the above, as long as it's us getting the 3 points.
Jennings thinks 4-0 Chelsea.
Oh, no, I don't want that. Don't want that.
So Cole Palmer takes a short one to Fernandes.
Back to Palmer.
Lays the ball in the box. Oh! And Colwell just didn't get connection there.
You know what? That's a real chance, Marlon.
A real chance already.
Chance early on here for Chelsea. They're coming at us again. Just swinging it around the midfield. Cucurella looking for someone to play the ball to. Swings back round. Coming over to Neto.
It's really funny.
Taking on you, doggy. Well done, Destiny. Well done. That's what I want to see.
Great tackle from Destiny. Do you know what? You can see a difference between Chelsea from this year to last year already.
Oh, mate. It's It's chalk and cheese, really, to be honest with you.
They look more confident. They look like they look like there's harmony within the camp compared to last year. And Poch had to fix all that.
Mate, it scares me. It scares me to see them that high up to the table. It
reminds me. Look, seeing the confidence flowing through them reminds me of old Chelsea.
You want Mourinho days?
Yeah.
That kind of. No, I don't think I could take more years of that. I don't think I could, Marlon. I might have to leave the country again. I don't think I can take it.
But Caicedo with a throw in here, plays it back to Badiashile.
Now look, Spurs have had a good start in that opening few minutes, but Chelsea have kind of played their way back into the game. But mistake here, just as I said that.
Come on, Johnson's 3 against 3. Johnson
come on.
Right. He plays it in the
good
box.
Ball into
Yes!
Come on! Come on! That's all he needs. One chance. Come on, Solanke. Come on, Dom. That's it. Just as I was saying that Chelsea were getting into the game. Cucurella loses the ball. It was a terrible mistake, wasn't it?
Cucurella slips.
Come on, Dom.
Cucurella slips and Johnson nicks the ball off him after Chelsea were playing it around the back. And he literally runs across, runs down the right-hand side and lays the ball into the box. And Solanke just gets there before Colwill, and I don't know what Sanchez is doing.
It's a fantastic finish.
Yeah,
though.
it's a great finish.
It's a beautiful finish by Solanke to get there first and just pop it into the net. Great ball in by Johnson. You know he's going to put in that great delivery. And it's a phenomenal finish by Big Dom. And that's what he deserves. For all his hard work that he's put in, for all the work rate. Yeah. To get the opener here against Chelsea, phenomenal play. Yes, we got a bit lucky with Kukureya's slip, yeah? But that's the weather conditions. Yeah. Look, it's the same for everyone. Yeah, so, look, but we took advantage of it.
And that's the thing. Spurs haven't been taking advantage of those in the last couple of games. So,
come on.
But great goal.
We need a bit of luck. We needed a bit of luck in this one. Come on, Tottenham. Great start for the Lily Whites.
End to end already, 6 minutes in.
Come on. Dom here pressing.
Hey, should we park the bus for the next 85 minutes? There's no way Andrew's doing that.
Nope.
But Solanke scoring against one of his former clubs, which I believe he hasn't done yet.
Hopefully he can get a few more, mate. That was a fantastic finish. Real predator.
It's a great striker's finish, yeah. But that's what Johnson needs to be doing as well. He needs to be putting in areas like that for Solanke.
100%.
Good, great finish.
And Spurs here pressing, but Chelsea just managing to play their way out of the press, and they're on the break here.
See, this is where Romero kind of leaves our defence short when he goes galloping out. Jackson on the right, he lays the ball in, but
you doggy to Porro away. He's looking for Johnson, but Chelsea recycle it here. They're looking to get straight back into this one, but that's good defending by Romero.
And great defending by Romero, yeah.
Very nice. Kulu just playing it out.
And Spurs doing what they do the best, playing it out, not taking the risks.
That's a booking ref.
And Lavia, is it Lavia that fouls Bissouma just outside the Spurs box?
That was cynical, mate. That's a yellow for me.
But Spurs, playing it out from the back. Short passes, short sweet. Bissouma takes the run. But come on, Spurs.
We can't rest on our laurels here, can we?
No.
We need to go up, get the second.
Again, cause it's got a similar spark to last year. We scored quite early, and then it all went wrong.
And how can it against Chelsea? You know what I mean?
We can't. I think we were too fired up last year. And I think that played a massive part. We need to be calm.
Yeah, and we were still learning the Ange ways, and everything was still fresh. Everyone was excited. There was talks of trebles, wasn't there? There was, unbeaten.
Mate, even they started talking about league titles in that run. Mate, we were going to places, and I was seeing a Tottenham that I'd never seen before.
I love it. Well, people got to remember that, right? When everyone, you're hearing a lot of people get on this Ange out train, we do have to try to be a little bit patient here in what we're trying to build. Rome wasn't built in a day, and I get people's frustrations. I do. Results haven't been good enough.
That's the problem, and I
get that.
You got to remember he has lost 18 games already, 20 games overall, and look, at the end of the day, I'll say it, but Jose and Conte were sacked for a way lot less.
I know, but again, I wouldn't have agreed with those sackings.
I didn't agree with those sackings, but this is why that's why you're starting to see the pressure from the Spurs fans.
Oh yeah, for sure, and I think the pressure also comes when you're losing to Ipswich and Bournemouth and Palace and those teams. Like you're always going to invite pressure on yourself, and I think that's where his downfall kind of is.
I think the biggest problem man just had is the away form. Now, because the home form was so good, people kind of went, all right. But Spurs trying to win the ball back here from Chelsea. They're pressing Chelsea high at the moment.
It's a very good press here from Tottenham.
And Son probably just takes down Cole Palmer there. But 10 minutes in, it's end to end.
It is. The boys are definitely fired up for this one.
Yeah.
They're looking to make amends.
Do you think they're actually fighting for Ange? Going by that first 10 minutes.
I think they are. And to be honest with you,
another mistake
here by Chelsea. And Tottenham can't capitalise.
Fernandes, to be fair, what he's in there to do, wins the ball back really well. But Caicedo hits the ball straight against, I think it was Lavia.
Another mistake here by Chelsea. Keep giving the ball away here. And again, they lose out. Come on, Tottenham. Win that Kulu. He's lost out. Chelsea recycling it around the back.
Yeah, between the 12-yard box and the halfway line, Spurs seem to be just putting in enough amount of pressure for Chelsea to lose the ball at the moment.
No, it's a very good press. It's a very good press.
Oh,
Chelsea he slipped again,
Kukurea slips
Kukurea.
again.
He's all over the place.
Oh, Kulusevski on the edge of the box.
Kulu.
He's got 3 players around him.
He's whip it
in.
Oh, Kulu! He's put it in the corner! He's put it in the corner! It's a brilliant finish! The ginger from Sweden! Come on! And we're 2-0 up in 10 minutes here against Chelsea.
But it's come again from a Kukurea slip. He slipped twice.
He's going to change his boots.
He's got to change his boots.
Oh, he's going to change his boots, Kukurea. And Spurs have capitalised twice on Kukurea, and he's switching his boots over here. But look, I don't care. I don't give a toss.
Just to add, anyone who wears Nike boots, not great for the rain.
Oh, mate.
he's changed to Puma.
What a finish by Kulu.
Kulu, yeah, it was just stuck in the corner. But this is what I said. To me, Sanchez should be saving that. A decent goalkeeper saves it. But he has 3 players around him. Kukurea slips in the left-back position, gives it back to Brennan. Porro then lays Kulu. And then Kulu just runs the ball back to the edge. He has 3 players around him, finds a gap between Lavia and Badiashile.
Squeezes it into the bottom corner. Squeezes it in. It's a fantastic finish.
It's a great finish. A great finish.
Very clever. It's a very clever finish. It's a very clever finish by Kulu there. And you know what? He's been our best player all season, Marlon.
I can't disagree.
Best player. And he says he only wants to get better.
Yeah.
So
Matteo,
come on.
We're such a weird club. We are such a weird club. But we have capitalised on both Kukurea's slips.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. And it looks like Kukurea here changing the boots. He's not happy. But, boy.
But he must have known about it, yeah. He must have known about this in the warm-up.
Yeah, they have a good old trot around, don't they?
And Sarr wins it back again.
Go on, Pape.
Come on, Spurs.
Can we get another one? Come on, Tottenham.
Swing it in.
Oh, beautiful ball. To the Sonny.
Play it back. You
finish. Oh, it's just gone. Oh, it's a block on the line. Surely that's a corner, ref. Oh, you doggy nearly making it free. Oh, Sonny's offside.
Sonny was off.
Sonny was off.
So, good thing.
Oh, my days. Nearly free.
Yeah, but Chelsea's struggling now.
Chelsea are on the rocks, mate.
If this was a boxing match, we have taken the early rounds and they've got them on the ropes. We can't let them back into this game.
They're at that stage where they're stumbling around and can't even keep their hands up at the moment. Chelsea losing out again.
Yeah. Basuma's just taken a slip there as well. So the pitch has probably been heavily watered.
Little nudge there from you, doggy, on Neto. It's going to be a free kick to Chelsea, and they're going to try and work their way back into this game. But it's all about the pressure that Tottenham are putting on Chelsea here at the back. It's an unbelievable start to the game from Tottenham Hotspur here. 2-0 up within the space of 11 minutes. Kukurea with 2 slips on the ball, and Tottenham have just capitalised. Unbelievable. Chelsea, though, trying to work their way forward. They're on the break here. They're moving the ball quickly. They're having to cut back. Tottenham getting back well. And, wow, I'd love to be in the stadium, but, it's not good news for Spurs. Romero has hit the deck, and it looks like he's going to be coming off. Dragusin is ready. And Romero, the decision to play the 2 big defenders is... it's not paying off, Marlon. Dragusin coming on for Romero.
Injuries starting already.
Mate. It can never be all good. No. It can never be all good. You're 2-0 up against Chelsea and Romero goes down.
I tell you what, though. The centre-back pairing we're about to see is a centre-back pairing I wanted to kind of see since I've seen Dragusin play.
All right, but not in these circumstances, Marlon. Come on.
But Dragusin's going to be more match fit, so this is going to be a big game for him. So
come on.
And he's the same centre-back that was there against Man City. So
Come on, Radu. Come on. We need a great performance. Romero is absolutely in bits here, and he's coming off. He's going to be really frustrated, isn't he?
Yeah,
Poor thing.
Apart from us scoring the second, it's having a very similar... This is where the injuries start coming into play. Oh, come on, Spurs. Don't let this... Look, I have got no problem with Dragusin, so he hasn't really done anything terrible for me in the last few games. Even for the corner, I didn't really blame him. But we're not great at set pieces anyway.
No, we're not.
But yeah, Cole Palmer turns away from Basuma quite easily there, but has to turn back.
Let's hope Radu can come on another stormer. Come on, the Dragon. Solanke putting the full press on here.
You have to. When Sanchez has got the ball, man, you just got to play it. And Dragoshin now takes his first touch. Puts Porro in a bit of trouble there, who lays it back to Forster. Takes a long kick up to Son, who wins a header. Oh, my God. Son winning a header. I thought Solanke was offside there.
Come on, stay on, Big Dom.
But 2-0 up. Couldn't have asked for a more perfect start.
Unbelievable, mate. And I guess this is what that system gives you. You can go and blitz teams, you know, if you're clinical.
The worst thing that can happen to Ange right now is, because people are going to ask questions, if we were to lose this or even draw this from this position, we'll start asking questions about
big time.
He's in game management. Yeah. Oh, Neto wins the ball, but
Spurs
Porro
just managing to sort that out.
Porro wins it back. Yeah, he doesn't need to park the bus. Like, we're not saying park the bus, but
no. But
there's going to be a moment in the game where Chelsea are going to be on top of it.
100%.
And because every team will have moments in a game.
We need to manage this game now. We need to try and get the third. Try and keep Chelsea, at bay.
Oh, Sunday's a lovely ball, but that's a great tackle from Badiashile there.
Kulu looking to try to...
Kulu's looking sharp. Look, I was going to ask you about Maddison, actually, earlier, but we didn't get time to talk about it. How do you think he's feeling right now, being left out again?
Very frustrated. Very frustrated.
I know hindsight's a wonderful thing, but would you have left him out?
Probably not, actually. So
I was thinking that. Call. Yeah,
maybe it's the right call, though. If we win this, it's going to be the right call. But Chelsea here... on the edge of the Tottenham box. It's a great goal. It's a great goal from Sancho.
Sancho has put it in.
Why have we let him get to the edge of our box without a challenge? I don't understand that defending at all.
So Sancho picks it up on the left-hand side, on Porro's side, which I'm not surprised about. He literally runs with the ball, runs across from outside the box, and a fierce shot. It's a great finish.
That's terrible defending.
No one really shuts him down.
No one closing the ball down. Nothing. Bissouma just down. What is that from Bissouma, lad? Lad, what is that from Bissouma, lad? Just dangling a leg out. That's not a challenge, mate.
That's typical Bissouma.
Mate, that is shocking defending. Shocking. 2-1.
Like I said, this is what we said earlier. This is where the in-game management comes into play. Where does he go from here? Does he tell the boys to calm it down? Does he tell them to keep going? I'm glad I'm not a manager, I tell you that.
Mate, go and get the third. That's what I'd be saying right now, mate.
He will be, and you know he will be. And we
go and
get
the third. Bloody hell, Tottenham. 2-1. It's too easy, though, Marlon. You know what I mean? That is just way, way too easy.
Yeah. But it's come from... I've said the problem we've got is that right-hand side, Porro and Johnson. We concede so many goals from that side. Even when the ball comes across the box, they're just not...
Yeah.
And it's something I feel like he needs to sort out. Bissouma, does he win the ball back? No, he fouls Palmer. But it's in the Chelsea half at the moment.
Now it's Chelsea who are in the ascendancy here.
Yeah. They've got the goal back.
Just let them back in. I hate it when we do this. It's so frustrating. To get 2-0 ahead against Chelsea at home, you're flying. Don't let them back into the game so easily as
Nicholas Jackson and Van der Ven. I didn't realise it was Van der Ven, but wins the ball. So it goes out for a Chelsea throw.
When there's a foot race in this VDV, you don't even need to sweat.
If I'm being honest, I don't really want him to have a foot race today.
But Sancho's getting pelted here with items from the crowd. The ref's just having a quick word. Game was stopped. But can Tottenham get a foothold back in this game, Marlon?
They need to get, I think Chelsea have now realised they've turned up a little bit. It seems like, I believe there was a tifo in the South Stand today. I believe everyone's throwing that in the corner at the moment. But Palmer picks it up and Sarr wins it back. Plays a lovely ball into Solanke, but Lavia probably does what he was brought in to do and wins the ball back on the halfway line.
Come on, Tottenham. Let's keep up that press. And you can see, nearly.
Here we go. And Chelsea have just broken the lines.
We've just got another injury. Someone's just gone down there in the middle. I didn't quite
Enzo Fernandez plays out to Sancho and he left. Thank God he's not picked that one out.
Who's gone down in the middle, lad?
Was it Sarr? Yeah, it was Sarr. He's up.
I thought that hand was up. With Romero going off, I'm seeing the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, Solanke trying to win the ball up top, but Chelsea just snuffing it out. Going back to Sanchez, and it's all Chelsea now at the moment, unfortunately.
Come on, there's 1,000 of you, over 1,000 of you watching. Where's the likes, people? Make sure you hit those likes. And make sure you're subscribing to We Are Tottenham TV for Ben and Sim content.
Come on.
But Nicholas Jackson now picks up on the left. He's up 1-on-1 against Van der Ven, who lays it into Sancho. Sancho lays it into Palmer. Oh, Palmer miskicks it.
Lad, that was nearly 2-2.
That should have been 2-2.
Yeah. And surely, ref, that's a booking, lad. Surely. That's it. He's got the yellow card out, finally. And that's going to help us.
And Lavia gets booked.
Now, can we be smart? Can we get him sent off, Marlon? You know what I mean? With the dark arts. That's not the
Spurs way, is it?
It's not, but you got to be smart. You're in a derby here. You're 2-1 up. Get Lavia sent off. Look, he's walking a tightrope. One more little foul like that, he's gone. Come on, Tottenham.
So, ball's now with Sonny on the left-hand side, who literally dinks away from Caicedo.
Beautiful.
Kulusevski picks up on the left-hand side, but no one's in the box, and then he wins the corner.
Come on, Tottenham. Come on. Can the Dragon get his little man bun on this one? Come on, that's what I've been waiting for from the Dragon.
The worst thing is, right, we know how good Draxton is in the end. We haven't aimed for him once in corners or anything.
I know. And he's just so big. He's built like a tank.
Palmer completely misses his chance. We're just being shown a replay again. That should have been 2-2.
Mate, we're lucky.
I'd have put my house on that.
We're lucky, mate.
Son with a corner.
Come on, Sonny. Good ball in here.
On the left-hand side, swings it in.
Good ball.
Lovely ball, but...
It's just cleared. But Sonny winning it back. Kulu. Can he whip it in? Oh, lovely bit of skill from Kulu.
Neto wins it back. Now it's with Jackson.
It's a break for Chelsea, though. It's a 2-on-2.
Son's made it 3-on-2. It's 3-on-3.
It's a
your doggy wins
great bit
the ball
of defending.
Back.
Beautiful bit of defending from Destiny.
I think your doggies are trying to owe us a performance after what happened last year.
That's it.
Your doggy wins it, comes it forward. Oh, he just
unlucky.
kind of plays it out. But it's with Brennan Johnson, who lays a lovely ball. Only if Kulu was there at the far post.
Mate, it's 3-1 if he's there. But Chelsea bringing the ball out. Second ball, Tottenham. That's it. Well won. Well won. It's that Pedro Porro there, winning the ball back, playing it all the way back to Forster. He's going to look for the outlet. He's got VDV there with him.
See, Forster's done well there. He's calmed the situation down. He's kept hold of it instead of just going back, because Vicario would have been like, back out. So maybe,
Come on. This is better from Tottenham now.
23 minutes in and it's...
Go on, Sonny. Sonny looking for Solanke.
Oh,
Solanke, beautiful turn. Sonny's in here. Come on, Sonny. Go on, Sonny.
This is you, Sonny.
Oh, he's put it just over. Oh, it's got about half a yard over. Oh, unlucky there, Sonny. But he should be doing a little bit better. No, you know what it is? It's just you expect a bit better from Sonny there. You expect him to
be
put
honest,
in that top
I didn't expect him to cut. I thought he was going to go down the left and go across.
Oh, I thought he was going to cut and put in that top corner, man. Oh, it's closer than I thought.
Because he's one-on-one. Usually Sonny comes across. He goes shaping and then comes across and then goes across the keeper. But I just... it's a great chance. It's a great chance.
It's a great chance. Well worked there from Tottenham. And that's what we need more of, you know? The threat in behind. Sonny there, come on. One more of those and it's in. Come on.
There's another goal in this first half.
Oh, 100%.
Whoever it goes to, God knows at this present moment.
Come on. To Tottenham, come on. Pape Sarr here. Playing it back to VDV. He's looking down the line, but he's lost it.
It's one-on-one. Draghi wins it back.
That's not well done,
Draghi.
Well done, well done. Sonny here. Can he get away? Oh, it's a tasty challenge there.
Why did Son stop?
He's out of breath after that last sprint. Mate, Sonny always looks tired for me.
25 minutes in, it's Tottenham 2, Chelsea 1. Chances end to end.
Crazy game.
Yeah.
Crazy game.
I haven't even had time to think.
No, it's been helter-skelter since the first minute. with Tottenham capitalising on a couple of slips from Cucurella.
Yeah, that's what it's been, yeah.
A couple of goals, and then Chelsea just managed to work their way back in it with a, you know, what I would say, okay, it was a well-taken shot from Sancho, but it's us just letting him get to the end of the
there's
box
no one
like
on
that.
there, yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. It's Basuma there. That's where you go with Basuma. It's got to be...
Mate, close the ball down. Close the ball down. Don't let the player get the shot, get the block in. Do something. But they're all over Solanke there. That's a
Great
foul,
finish.
ref. Yeah, he's given the free kick, has he? Good.
Yeah. Badiashil's literally all over Solanke. He's been all over Solanke for the first 25 minutes. It's
Mate.
been, he's a couple
Like a
fouls
rash.
in there.
Like a rash.
Yeah.
Won't let him go.
He's obviously been told to keep an eye on Solanke.
More than an eye. He's literally got every part of his body all over him.
So Sonny here on the left-hand side at the moment.
Come on, Sonny boy.
He's looking to swing it in, but again, no one's really in the box. Plays it back to Van der Ven, who plays it to Dragoshin, who's just about on the halfway line. Plays a not so great ball to Porro, but oh no, it's Johnson. Explains the touch now.
Oh, here we go though, Johnson.
Johnson on the right. He lays the ball in.
Kulu.
Comes to Kulu. Dribbles
Finish!
it. Oh,
Oh,
it just
Kulu.
doesn't control it. And he's handballed it anyway, and the ref gives the free kick.
What a chance.
But it fell to Kulu just after deflected
I thought
from...
he was going to pop it.
I thought he was going to pop it.
Why didn't he?
After it deflects off Enzo, and then, Kulu wins it. Oh, and then, he
And then
controls it with his arm.
I thought he could have hit that first time. I thought it sat up for him quite nicely.
For how he started this game, you'd have thought he'd have just volleyed it in.
But Spurs with another little half chance there. And we are looking like a threat. Can we get a third? Come on, Tottenham. Oh, that's a
terrible for Basuma.
Terrible back heel there.
Hey, Basuma, just to let you know, Benson Cord's back playing on Thursday, so, you know.
Yeah, his band's going to be up.
So
like,
you better sharpen up, mate.
Pronto. That bit of defending was scandalous for Sancho's goal.
I don't think there's been a game that Basuma's shone to me since Benson Cord's been out. Even the Man City away, there was a few issues.
Yeah, I think.
And Casado lays a lovely... Oh, is it a lovely ball? No, Pedro Porro deals with it. Diagonal ball there.
I do expect a lot more from this, I'll be honest with you, because I know the levels he can get to when he's on fire. So, you know, it does really frustrate me to see poorer performances from him.
Yeah, for me, after what we saw from Basuma last year, where he was dribbling the ball early on and whatnot, that's what Bentancur does now as well, and that's what we were missing.
But a silly free kick here on the edge of the Tottenham box, given away. Pedro Neto there, rolling over.
The only good thing about it being a set piece is that I know we conceded a corner on Thursday, but I've got more trust in Forster for set pieces than I do Vicario.
I just... Every time there's a corner against us, my just heart.
So there's a free kick on the edge of Spurs' box here. It looks like it's either going to be Cole Palmer or Enzo Fernandez to take.
It's dangerous, very dangerous position.
It's a Cole Palmer special, isn't it? If to beat Fraser Forster from there, it's going to have to be something special.
Oh, I don't think it's a shot. I think he'll cross it.
Do you think he'll cross it?
Yeah. I think this is
because Colwell and Badiashile have gone up top as well. So
the way the angle is, it's a lot easier for a cross and a header there at the back stick than it is for a shot. But you never know. Cole Palmer fancies himself, so let's see. So
Chelsea now with a free kick on the edge. Enzo swings it in, but they didn't have the man at the far post running.
No.
And it goes out for a goal kick instead. That's how bad the free kick was.
I'll take it all day long.
Mate, I just want to go in 2-1 up at half-time.
Come on, please.
Another one.
Come on.
But Dragoshin lays a lovely ball up to Kulusevski. Chelsea are shouting handball. Oh, but Cucurella makes up for his earlier errors and wins the ball back off Kulu.
Well, though.
It was very easy, though.
Come on, can we win it back?
Is bringing up the energy. Oh, and he catches Cucurella. And Cucurella screams.
Oh, and Sarr getting a yellow.
Sarr gets booked.
For that reaction. Oh, Pape. Oh, it's a silly yellow.
It's not even a challenge.
No, it's silly. It's soft.
Oh, it's a late challenge, though. Yellow card probably fully deserved, actually, after seeing that.
But it's a silly one from Pape. You know, it's just in a place in the field where he didn't even need to make the challenge. That's
it's a bit like Lavia's, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another, you know, what'd you do?
Silly. Come on, Pap. Use your head. But Chelsea just
play the ball out.
They're struggling to when we press intensely. They're very much struggling to play it out.
It looks like they haven't got the players at the back to be playing this sort of ball that they want to play.
But can we capitalise on it? That's the question.
We've done so far, haven't we?
Come on, Solanke, trying to win the ball back there. But it's Lavia playing it forward to Jackson. Jackson there managing to squeeze the ball out to Enzo.
Jadon Sancho again is one-on-one with Porro, but lays it forward to Jackson.
No one on the back stick. Pedro Neto was absolutely alone at the back stick there, but Spurs managed to snuff it out.
I tell you what, Chelsea haven't been doing their homework. Because if they had been doing their homework, they wouldn't be going down that side. They'd be going down the other side. Because that's where we've conceded most of our goals.
Mate.
But Sancho is causing us problems.
He is.
Yeah. They've obviously seen Pedro Porro is going to be the weak link defensively. Because he hasn't even, 30 minutes in, and Pedro Porro hasn't even got forward that many times.
It's true.
Basuma slips.
And Chelsea come again.
Lavia lays it between the lines to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's got the whole of Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to shoot.
What a save from Forster, but it's come back out to Neto. Another save from Forster. Twice he's kept us in the lead here.
I think Neto was offside though.
Oh.
But what? Yeah, I told you he had the freedom of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to shoot. Forster then parries it from his left-hand side back out to Neto, and Neto just doesn't think. And again, Spurs fans are throwing more of the tifo onto the pitch.
But we're hanging on here. We're hanging on at the end of this first half.
Yeah, it's in between the lines at the moment where we're getting caught. It's between midfield and defence.
Yeah, we need to do better. We need to do better at holding the ball up as well.
It's Biss.
Oh, but Solanke.
Solanke, he kind of
nearly winning the ball back, but they've gone all the way back to Sanchez now, who never looks comfortable on the ball.
Yeah.
And he's just hoofed it up to giving the ball back to us, hoofed it all the way to Forster.
Look, I call him the tree, but I am comfortable with the tree.
Mate, they were two fantastic saves, kept us ahead here.
Yeah. He's got long arms and can save it, but he's just very slow of getting down, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he takes ages.
He's laid a terrible deal there to your doggy, but your doggy wins it.
Your doggy bailing him out there.
Sonny is...
barged off it. Yeah. And Sarr losing out. Oh, what's happened there?
Caicedo, late challenge on Sarr.
Sarr looks in some discomfort
They both look like they're in discomfort.
The foul has gone Spurs' way. Pape's still not up.
We're being told that it doesn't look good, but from what we saw...
That's got to be a red, no? Caicedo's gone studs up on Sarr here, and he's caught his shin.
He's gone over him.
Mate, I think that could be a red.
I have seen players being sent off. No, they've carried on. They've gone with the on-field decision.
Carried on. Ooh, mate, I don't know. That could be... That's on another day, that's a red. Yeah. It's gone studs up. Studs up on Sarr. Straight on the shin. I get that there wasn't like a lot of force behind the studs up, but look.
He does go down his shin.
Look at that.
Oh,
mate.
Good for you, hey.
Mate.
If there's ever an advert to shin pads, that is it.
Mate. If that was the other way around, and that was Sarr and Caicedo, that's a red card.
Well, Romero got sent off for that last year. I think that's why Carragher's looking at it going, that should be an off.
Chelsea have got away with one there.
Definitely got away with one. Spurs now have a corner. This is what I'm saying. We're trying so hard to keep up with this game.
I know, it's crazy.
And thanks to everyone who's tuned in so far.
Come on. Yeah. Can the Dragon get his man bun on it? Come on, the Dragon.
It's the Son with the corner. Swings it in.
It's a good ball in. Ball. Oh, it's off the bar from Sarr.
It's the bar.
Oh, so unlucky. Pape Mate Sarr nearly getting his name on the score sheet again. Oh, it's a fantastic header. Little glancing header. It's just hit the bar and gone over.
I always forget what these Spurs-Chelsea games are like.
Mate.
They're just mental.
Mate.
Absolute mental.
I'd do anything for 3 points, Marlon, here. I'd do anything. Oh, and they've given it away here. Spurs are in. Sonny.
Shoot.
Solanke. Oh, no. He's put it straight into the keeper's hands. Oh, it's another fantastic opportunity for Spurs. And Chelsea just keep giving the ball away in their own third.
So, Gives the ball away. I can't remember who won it back in midfield, but he then plays the ball through, which it looks like it was going to be Solanke at first, but Solanke leaves it to Son because he thinks he's offside. I thought Sonny should have gone and shot.
Mate, but he found Solanke somehow in the middle.
I think it's because it's Sanchez in goal. I'm like, shoot.
Oh, but Neto here. Oh, you doggy doing very well to just snuff out the danger. And he's looking for Sonny. Sonny's helping him out.
1-2.
Kulu's there.
Yeah. Kulu, lay it back if you can.
You doggy's there. You doggy's there. Oh, unlucky.
But Neto,
this is
doggy's now out of position.
And now Chelsea are coming forward. Enzo.
Come on, Spurs.
Come on, you got to win that, sir. Come on.
Cole Palmer picks it up.
Well done.
Kulusevski wins it back.
Kulu. Come on, Kulu. He's done really well there, the ginger. And Sonny, though, loses it. He's giving it to Palmer.
Palmer's laid a terrible ball at Sancho,
Porro,
to be fair.
get out there.
But Porro's one-on-one with Porro.
Palmer on the edge of the box.
On the edge. He's trying to go in the box. He's trying to be fouled. He was ready to go down there.
Of course he was.
Spurs are packing out the box at the moment, not giving Chelsea an inch.
Oh, but Palmer's in here.
He's onside, and Van der Ven wins it. But Kulu should have come to the ball, but Neto wins the ball back, and Chelsea have just won the ball back again.
This is too much.
Heart in mouth's moment at the moment with Spurs. Defending's not pretty, but they're defending.
Mate, I don't know how this has stayed 2-1, to be honest.
Mate, if the game was to be 3-3 at the moment, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Just end to end. And Chelsea have now laid it back to Sanchez in goal.
I think any attacker on the bench will be saying, I would love to play in this game because the defending...
Apart from Timo Werner.
Apart from Timo. Mate, you say that, he'll come on and score against his old team. Come on, Timo. But how Sarr didn't score there? Just off the bar.
It was unlucky.
It was. If he just got down a little bit, he just glanced off his head, and that's why he couldn't get the direction downwards. Just nicked off the bar there. But Cucurella looking for Sancho.
He hasn't slipped now for like 30 minutes.
New boots work a trick, work a dream. But no, we need them to make a few more mistakes at the back because, look, we look hungry up top. They all look sharp.
Yeah.
Just need to create the chances. We'll score again. Come on.
Here we go. It's back with Sanchez. He's got to go long.
What a horrible touch.
And he gives the ball back to Sarr, but Sarr can't get it under control.
Sarr.
And Basuma
wins
the ball back.
Come on, you doggy. This is the time for the third. Come on. Kulu's on the edge of
Kulu. Back to you, doggy. Your doggy now looking for someone to pass it to, but he lays a terrible ball back to Jackson. And Jackson is 2 against 1. He's got Neto on the right-hand side, who now backs him. He plays it into, but Neto is up against Van der Ven. He lays it back to Jackson, who takes a shot, but it hits Radu. Great defending.
Going to be a corner to Chelsea. And this is one of the most end-to-end. There's no midfield here. It just goes
both teams,
from one side to the other side. It's wild.
And both teams are playing 2 DMs, and yet it seems like there's none.
There's none. It just bypasses the midfield.
It's one of them where you just go, you might as well just start Maddison because they're not defending. But Sarr's playing really well, to be honest.
He's playing magnificently well.
So it's a Chelsea corner now. And Spurs again are throwing tifos down at the tifo that they had earlier.
Raining down on Enzo.
And Enzo. Cole Palmer's now chickened out of it. Because he ain't taking the corner no more from that side.
Come on, Spurs. Good defending here. Get this one away, Tottenham. Ball's going to be whipped in by Enzo.
Spurs are going to be fine for this. But it's a great corner. And Solanke doing what Kane-esque, as I call it, defending.
That literally was Kane-esque there. He's our best player and best defender, wasn't he? But Chelsea here working the ball around the back, looking to reload this attack.
Tottenham have set their shape at the moment.
It's gone out to Neto here, up against Udogie. He's just looking to play it back. And Chelsea again, playing it all the way back to Cucurella. Come on, Spurs, win it. Win it. That's it.
It's definitely been, look, it's been end to end, but Chelsea have gifted us 2 areas of possession in like places that we shouldn't, we weren't going to win the ball unless they were going to make a mistake, and we've punished them for it.
It's true, we've punished them for it though. We've capitalised on their mistakes,
and then we've got to make the mistake by allowing Sanchez the freedom.
Yeah, allowing them to even get back into this one. But look, we've got 5 minutes to go till half time now. Can we get in half in the
Sonny
lead?
lays a lovely ball into your doggy.
Come on, you doggy.
Flicks it in. But your doggy's got the whole of the right-hand side, but he doesn't want to run into it. He just didn't have the legs.
On. Better than that, you doggy. Come on. Thing is, we had 4 up in that attack. Kulu was there waiting for the ball. Solanke was up as well. We've got to be a bit more ruthless up in that final third. We give it away too easily. You know, possession is precious. Hold on to it. Keep it.
This game.
Again, Spurs, look, when we don't press like this, they have all the time in the world to do what they want with the ball. But when we press them fully, they can't cope.
But then we get caught out like this. And Palmer lays a lovely ball into Jackson. It's Radu Jackson. But great. Again, Radu Jackson with great defending.
We are lucky. Last-ditch tackle.
Last-ditch
Put him
tackle.
off.
Reminded me a bit of Michael Dawson, that did.
Mate.
But Palmer and Jackson combining once again. You can see why they're so lethal together. But yeah, Dragusin, great defending, great challenge.
Tackle.
Kept up with him. Jackson takes a shot and it goes out for a corner.
It's a goal-saving tackle there from Radu.
Oh,
But has he got a problem now?
He's holding his ankle though.
I don't like the sound of that.
Mate, Archie Gray's going to have to play centre-back no matter what at some point in this game. You can see it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up goalkeeper. Forster comes off with an injury, honestly. And again, the Tifo just being rained down here on Palmer on the corner flag.
Only Spurs could hopefully do a Tifo for the Chelsea game and not realise. Oh yeah, it's Chelsea we're playing.
I wonder what's going to happen.
We'll be fine. And then we won't sign a player and they'll blame it on this. So you cost us money.
Oh no. One's just hit the lino as well there. Uh-oh.
So from Tottenham's left-hand side, where your doggy is, Chelsea now have a corner to swing in.
If they can ever take it.
Yeah.
Good defending here, Tottenham. Come on. Let's just get to half-time with a 1-goal lead. I'll be happy. Come on.
Come on, there's over 1,500 of you in here. Hit those
guys.
likes. Hit those likes, people. And if you're not already, please go over to Spurs Kings TV in the description and hit subscribe. I am 30 people away from 3,100 to help me out.
Come
I know
on,
you Spurs
guys.
fans will, man. Come on.
Come on. Get down there. Get down to Spurs Kings and hit that button. Come on, guys.
As Chelsea swinging a corner and Solanke again with a key there. Let's get her away.
Come on, Big Dom. But Chelsea take the throw in quick to Enzo. They're looking to get back on the attack. Let's come back all the way to Sanchez, and I'll take that. Sonny putting the pressure on here.
Caicedo there with just easing out Sonny.
Cole Palmer. Again, Chelsea are looking to reload here. And it's just 2 minutes now to half time.
Game's calmed down a little bit now.
It has. I think the kind of the energy levels of the first 20 minutes have dropped a little bit. But Chelsea...
Sancho into Palmer. Palmer lays it out right out to Enzo, who lays the ball into the box. And you know who's defending? VDV.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Let's just hope the Romero injury isn't too serious, eh? It's a long old season, Marlon. We're gonna need all our players if we want to get anywhere.
The next 2 months. How many games is there?
It's crazy, mate. Honestly, I don't even know how I can keep up, let alone these guys who are having to play in them. But the ball's going to be whipped in from Palmer here again. It's a good ball in, actually. Oh, it's well away from Spurs. It's being reloaded.
Hit Vanderland's head, didn't it?
It did, but Palmer
hits one now, back
stick.
post. Oh,
it's dangerous. Kukurea was eyeing one up there, but he's played it. He has taken the shot, but he's put it good few feet over the bar. No threat there from Kukurea. And I'll take that all day long. Forster just playing the ball out to VDV. VDV looking for an outlet. He hasn't seen one, so he's just sprinted forward, but he's giving it away. Oh, it's brilliant defending there by VDV. Just barged him off the ball, but he's giving it away again.
Jackson's up against, but Zuma gets a slight tackle in and back to Lavia.
Again, though, it's so sloppy. Sloppy Tottenham here in the last minute. All we need to do is get to half time, lads. Come on.
Caicedo swings the ball into the box, goes all the way out to Sancho on the right-hand side. Sancho's now up against Brennan and Pedro, who lays it on the edge to Palmer, but Palmer's crowded out, but it just hits Neto and goes back to Fraser Forster.
Do you know what? When Sancho got the ball on the edge of the box, I was having flashbacks to his first goal. I was thinking he's going to cut in, he's going to do it again. But got off lucky there.
2 minutes left, even though there's been a lot of stoppages for corners.
What a helter-skelter game this has been.
Play it. Oh, so it's 1-on-1. Kulu's now 1-on-1 with Colwill, but he hasn't really got the help. And
I don't know what he was trying to do.
I don't know what he's trying to do, but
was it a shot? Was it a cross?
Yeah, shot cross into Sanchez.
Not quite sure what Kulu had in mind there.
Last 10 minutes have been a bit more calmer. We've been able to actually talk. But the score is Tottenham 2, Chelsea 1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Ooh, Kulu
it's just
nearly
not
winning the
and
ball
Lavia
back.
just goes down.
Oh, wow.
Come on, people. I still need another about 30 of you to subscribe to Spurs Kings TV. It's only in the description. Don't even have to go anywhere. Right? There's a break and play. Come on, quickly. Just hit it. Hit it.
Lavia's down here.
And Lavia's down. Why Lavia's down? Come on.
Come on, guys.
Help me out.
Oh, you took a little elbow there, Lavia. Little elbow to the side of the head.
Yeah, but the challenge earlier was worse.
Oh, way worse. Way worse. I don't think there was anything in that elbow.
And now we're back.
Can we be professional?
That's what we need to do.
That's what we need to be in that second.
But, you know, but Ange asked the question against Manchester City, right, where he said, well, if I didn't play the way I played, we'd never have beaten 4-0.
It's true.
So
it's very true.
It's very true. And it's
very
like,
true.
But I suppose in a game, and I was getting frustrated with some of what he was trying to do in about 20 minutes, but he's right.
He is right.
And that's it. It's now half-time. It is Tottenham 2, Chelsea 1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Come on. 2-1 up.
Do you see that coming?
Not at all, to be honest with you.
Why are you lying?
No.
You saw it coming. You said Spursy.
I said Spursy. I said Spursy in hope, Marlon. In hope. Do you know what I mean? In hope that somehow we can get a result here. But look, to go 2-0 ahead, we were in dreamland almost.
Yeah.
And then we were brought back to reality with Romero's injury. And then we just let them back into the game with just what I would call sloppy, lackadaisical defending.
Yeah.
Sancho on the edge of the box, just whipping it in. It was a good finish from Jadon. But, not good from our side, letting them back into it. And then since the 2-1, it's basically been up and down, like a tennis game, basically. Just bouncing up and down. And they've had chances, we've had chances. In all honesty, it could be like 5-3, and we wouldn't be like...
It wouldn't be a ridiculous scoreline for the way the game's gone.
Exactly.
Exactly. So let's get into that first half. So first 2 minutes, and I think we picked it up, and Johnson has a chance, and it was a mistake from Chelsea from playing out from the back. Should we have done a lot better with that chance in the first 2 minutes?
We probably should have, yeah. You know, if you're looking to really capitalise on all their mistakes, they've been making them time and time again in their defence. You know, just giving the ball away, giving it back to us. If we were a bit more lethal, we would have a few more goals. Question is, can we do it in the second half? Can we be a little bit more clinical? And
then 4 minutes in, Colwill then has a header, and then Chelsea are starting to get back in the game as well. They're looking confident. Chelsea that were playing against Southampton in the last few games. You can see they were confident on the ball. Correa then slips out of nowhere. Johnson then picks up the ball, runs delivery on the right hand side, goes running down the line, and then swings in a ball to Solanke, and we score first. And we're 6 minutes in.
Yeah.
Surprised?
Mate, just shocked, but again, we capitalised on their mistake. You know, you can't really. It's written in the stars for someone just to slip like that on the edge of their box, and then all Johnson has to do is put in a good delivery, which he did. All Solanke has to do is beat his man, and if he gets a good connection on it, it should go in the goal. That's what he did. 1-0 up, and you're in dreamland. It's a fantastic start. And it only got better from there.
So yeah, it's look, like you said, it was like a tennis match after that. It was up, down, up, down, up, down. 11 minutes in, Kukurea slips again.
Yep.
And then I think it was Johnson that picks it up. He played in Porro, I believe. Porro lays in the ball into Kulusevski, who then has 3 players round him, really. Runs it onto the edge of the box into the middle, and then a cute little finish into the corner.
Squeezes
it in. Like 2 Chelsea players had given up, and then it goes through Badiashile and Colwell, I think. No. Lavia and Badiashile, I think it goes between their legs. But what a finish from Kulu, right?
Oh, unbelievable. And it's just such clever wing play because he knows he's dragging those defenders with him. He's going to try and create that little bit of space. And he didn't have any pass on. And if you don't have a pass on and you're in front of goal like that, you know what? Yeah, take the shot. And it was actually a really, really smart finish because he had a look at where the keeper was.
Yeah, he did. He looked up. You saw it.
He looked up. He had a look and he thought, okay, you know what? There's enough space to squeeze it. I'll squeeze it in there.
Squeeze it.
And he put it in perfectly. So great finish from Kulu. And yeah, like I said earlier, I think he's probably been our best player overall this season and got his just rewards with that goal. It was from there that things started to kind of go downhill for us a little bit.
So look, we have a chance straight after that. Udogie has a chance, but we believe it was offside, even though it wasn't called at the time. And then in the 15th minute, as we kind of called at the beginning when we were reviewing the starting lineup, and we said maybe he's just making sure that, you know, if one of them does go early, he's got the sub there. And Romero gets injured. In hindsight now, was it a great decision to play Romero to check if he was okay?
Not really. I mean, because if this injury is going to set him back another, 3 weeks, month, however long, we really do need him. We've got all these games coming up now. Like you said, we're going Thursday, Sunday.
No Ben Davis.
Look, it's a risky call, but again, this is what Ange is paid to do, right?
Yeah.
So these decisions, kind of, we can be critical of them in hindsight. Yeah, it looks, you're making the right. So yeah, he shouldn't have played him, but he's made a big call there. Let's see. I'll be a lot more content with the decision if we get 3 points. Shall we say that?
Well, it's quite weird because as soon as Romero comes off, Jadon Sancho then puts one in the back of the net. Look, I said it was a great finish. He picks up the ball on the right-hand side. He goes past Pedro Porro on that. I think Sarr was over there as well on Bissouma. But they just allow him the freedom. Like when he got on the edge of the box, and as we have seen in this game, we've allowed him freedom and letting them shoot from the edge. But Sancho, great finish in the corner. Was there anything we could have done? Anything better we could have done in defending that situation?
Well, this is the thing. For me, if you're letting a player of that calibre, a Sancho, a Palmer, a Jackson, these guys, if they're on the edge of your box, you need to be doing your utmost to be blocking that attempt at coming in. And I don't think we've done enough defence-wise to stop that ball from coming in. And unfortunately, Jadon Sancho buried it in the corner. It was a very good finish. But I feel like from our side, if that was, say, like a Conte manager or someone who's, defensively minded, he'd be blowing gaskets in the dressing room at that one. You're not closing your player down. You're not getting quick. You're not quick enough to.
But isn't this the problem that we've kind of had with Bissouma? Like we said it in the watch along there, is that he's not been like he's had 6 games. Well, I say 6 games, but he's got 6 games to prove himself to the reason. Because a lot of us are like, you know what, Bentancur's the one now. He's had 6 games now where he has been the starter. He's no dropping off. But he hasn't really, like, for me, if Bentancur comes back, like when he does come back now, I'm just like, put him straight in.
See him,
I'm looking forward to Thursday now just to see Bentancur because I don't think Bissouma's been top notch. Like, I'm not the Bissouma I was expecting, and that goal, I think it's down to him, and I think a lot of what we're seeing from Chelsea is they're breaking in between the lines of the midfield and defence because Bissouma's not there. Where there's been times in the first half where Lavia and Enzo have been winning the ball back from when we've won it back. So I'm just kind of like, this is what I want to see from Bissouma. And I know a lot of people tell me that's not his game, but that's the game he's being asked to play in a Spurs shirt. So if he's gonna, he's got to adapt a little bit. Where Sarr's been winning it back today. I think he's been more. Yeah, he's been more brilliant in that role. Maybe swap him around.
Who knows? But what I do know is when Bissouma is on his top game, like A-star level rating, he's unplayable.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, you kind of expect him to be at that level week in, week out. And I don't think that's quite possible. But maybe he needs to kind of, work on his certain elements of his game. For example, the closing down. If he was closing down a bit better, that goal just doesn't happen.
Yeah, possibly. I wouldn't
a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
A little bit quicker.
I'm not going to sit there and completely blame because I still think it was a brilliant finish.
It was.
I still think it was a brilliant finish. But there's elements in where he got from to where he got to that I do agree with you. It could have been stopped at source, and then the shot doesn't come off. And then Palmer, of all people, then miskicks it. What a chance. It comes across the box. I think it was Nicholas Jackson. Hits it across.
And 2-2 already there.
I think Dragshin gets a slight touch on it, but doesn't get enough of a touch to then put Palmer off. But he literally miskicks the ball. And you're just expecting everyone in their fantasy football team was like, what's he doing? But yeah, and then it's again, yo-yo, up and down, and then Sonny could have made it 3-1. He picks the ball up on the left-hand side. He's one-on-one with Colwill. He decides to cut back at himself on the edge of the box and blazes it over the bar.
And that's, that bit where he cuts it back, I'm just expecting the net to bulge. Because we've seen it so many times. I've seen it so many times. It was a decent attempt from Sonny.
It was a great attempt,
It was a great attempt, but it was just, about a yard over the top?
Yep.
Something like that, And I'm just hoping he gets one more of those in the second half because he'll bury it. Sometimes you just need that one to kind of test your aim, and then the second one back in the net. So.
Do you know what? For me, when I saw that chance, I was a bit gutted that he didn't go. Like, I can't remember who it was against now. It might have been West Ham or someone where he comes across and then plays it across the keeper. And for me, because Sanchez is in goal, I'm like, that sort of thing might go in.
Yeah.
Against an Edison or someone like that, that's where I can see where it cut across, and that's why he done it. But look, it was a decent chance, and probably should
deserved better.
Deserved better. It was a great look. Nothing against Sonny. It was just more of a case of we just expected it to hit the target or something.
Yeah, I think, and again, that's very similar to Basuma. We know Sonny what he's capable of at his best, isn't it? And I think that's where you're hearing a few criticisms about Sonny's performances and stuff like that. And I think he has been a little bit below par for his levels. But I think when you are that good and that much is expected of you, it's very, very hard to keep those kind of levels week in, week out. So I do hope Sonny can get back to scoring ways. And look, let's just create some more chances for him. I'm sure he will bury one of these chances if we keep producing.
And then again, it's just still end to end. Like, it was literally going off. And then Sarg picks up a booking, which
silly,
probably expected.
Yeah.
But then Caicedo goes down Sar's shin, basically.
Lucky boy.
Doesn't go to VAR or anything.
Lucky boy.
Look, I think a lot of people should be happy that VAR haven't got involved. This is the game you guys wanted. VAR not getting involved. But we have seen a lot of people sent off for that challenge. And are you quite surprised that it didn't go to VAR? VAR haven't told the referee to go look at the monitor.
I am quite surprised because the studs were showing.
It was down. It was down his.
It was down his shin.
Yeah. To everyone young out there, this is why you wear shin pads.
Definitely. I've got a feeling like if that was just the other way around, that's a Spurs player getting sent off.
If that was Romero,
that he's getting sent off.
Do you think Romero would have been caught by his reputation and what happened to him last season? He done exactly the same thing.
The one that he got sent off last season was almost identical.
Yeah,
it was almost identical.
Do you think it's the magnitude of the game, though? Because last year was a bit more heated than, say, today's one. So you're more likely to get away with a challenge today than you would have last year.
Maybe.
We've still got PTSD, haven't we?
We do. We always do.
We have spoken that game. Yeah.
Listen. I was going crazy. I was watching that at my in-laws' place, just going mad. I think the neighbours must have thought, who's this guy that they've got round? Because I was just, I was in bits after that one. But I think, for me, what's critical to see in this second half is some maturity. Is that not game management in sense. I'm not asking to park the bus. I'm asking to get the 3 points.
A bit like what they did against City. Like, I know City kind of came back into that game And
But as soon as we got the third, that was it.
Yeah, and
as soon as we got the third, it
there was a
game
maturity
over.
about that performance that we hadn't seen from the. Like, they literally were fighting for each other. They were winning every ball. But obviously, it's against Man City, and the mindset is this is the best team. We can't lose concentration. But yeah, Sarr then gets up, hits the bar from a corner. Very, very unlucky.
Very unlucky. Great header from Sarr.
And then we win the ball back again in midfield, and Son picks up the ball, which again I thought he would go for the shot, but he's played it into Solanke, and Solanke just doesn't catch it. Should we be 3-1 up? We should, really.
We should. Given the chances that we've had. Given the chances they've had, do you know what? The score should be 4-2. I think that would be more reflective of how this one's gone. But there's definitely more goals in this game. And I'm just hoping they go the right way, Marlon. Because I think for me, as much as this performance has given me a bit more confidence in what Ange is doing and what the team is doing and belief, it all goes away if we don't get 3 points.
Is this not, though? Like, if we're all being honest about this performance, it's against a better team in the league. We can say that. We can say that Chelsea are a better team in the league. We've been
they are points-wise.
Yeah. But if we look at Spurs' performances this season, are we surprised that we're playing better against a Chelsea team than when we're against a Bournemouth side that's been up and down?
Yeah,
and
no,
whatnot?
It's not surprising. When teams give us more space to play in, right? We create chances at ease, and we've done that today. The question is, can we tweak our system for when teams don't give us that space? And that's where I think we're failing. You see us struggling against teams that sit back and have a very good shape against us.
I feel like in those games, though, we don't use Maddison well enough, because I don't think the system suits Maddison. Like, because if you look at the stats this season, Maddison's been our most creative player, but yet he's the one being pulled off. It's Kulu looks better on the eye, but when you look Maddison in games, we're all looking at you could be doing a little bit more, but actually Maddison is creating the most chances. He's getting on the ball the most times. It's just,
and he's scoring.
And is it that expectation that we just expect a lot more of Maddison?
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, the price tag, where he's coming at, you are expecting a lot, and I do think that in those games, it's not just Maddison that needs to do more, right, in terms of creating chances. It's also all the players around him, the wingers, Solanke. Take more shots. Take a pot shot. Swivel on a dime and have a pot from 12, 15 yards out. No problem. You never know. The rebound might bounce to someone. And that's the thing that I think we're kind of lacking when we play those Ipswich. Because I remember in that game against Ipswich, we didn't even really look like getting back into it in the last 10, 15 minutes. And that's the most frustrating thing. That's where you need to flood players forward, and you need to, try and look like you're going to score a goal.
But Chelsea have kicked off, and Gusto has come on for Lavia, and it means that Caicedo is now pushed into midfield, and Gusto has gone into right back because he's a natural
good swap for that's a
he must be not fit for him not to start, though.
Yeah.
So we'll see now, because Chelsea,
he's also on a yellow.
Yeah, and Lavia was on a yellow. But just quickly before we get onto, do you think Kulu should have been sent off for the elbow?
No. I think, look, his arm was there. It kind of grazed his side. I think, football's a contact sport at the end of the day, Marlon. You know what I mean? You're going to get some fingers, something, scraped across you, little...
I think, the Gusto substitute, that needed to happen for them, because Son was basically eating Caicedo up. He wasn't enjoying it.
No.
But Chelsea have made the one sub. Spurs have come out unchanged, by the way.
Not surprised by that.
Dragoshin is the only sub we've made because of an injury to Romero. That was 15 minutes into the game.
And that Johnson just trying to flick it on to Kulu, but he's lost out. He's trying to win it back, Johnson, and he has won the ball, but it's gone out for a Chelsea throw-in.
So it'll be interesting, because it was Caicedo and Fernandes that were the midfield that Chelsea had last year when Poch suddenly got it right for them. And I think they went on they lost 2 games.
Yeah, they went on a crazy run.
Yeah, and no one realised. Everyone was like, oh.
Oh, but Sarr winning it back there.
Wins it
brilliant,
back
brilliant play from Pape Mate. Can he hold on to
lost
it?
The ball. Chelsea now winning the ball back.
No one helping him out there.
Fernandes sprays a lovely ball out to to Neto. Neto's 1-on-1 with Udogie, but Udogie's the way he's played all game. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins it back.
Yeah, he's been very solid. Good performance today from Destiny. Solanke here just closing the Chelsea players down. Johnson doing the same. Come on, Spurs. Where's the intensity? Oh, what a little nutmeg there. Through Kulusevski's legs. Searching ball out to Pedro
We've just seen
Neto.
a stat that Chelsea have only won one game and drawn 2 and lost 19 when being trailing at half-time. It's interesting. Very, very interesting.
Chelsea just dominating possession at the start of the second half. Bish trying to win it back. But Chelsea just go round the shops again, all the way back to Sanchez.
But Chelsea now, Chelsea have had most of the ball. Van der Ven and Nicholas Jackson. Is he going to win it back? No.
Oh, he's lost it.
Neto. Ooh, Van der Ven looks like he's struggling a little bit there. He didn't look comfortable.
No. Chelsea on the attack. Yeah. Sancho. To Cucurella, back to Sancho. Oh, it's a great save from Forster.
Lovely save.
It should have been 2-2 there.
Should have been 2-2.
Should have been 2-2. Great little wing play from Sancho and Cucurella there. And a fantastic save by Fraser Forster. And it's chipped in again. Forster coming out.
Yeah. I thought Palmer was going to be on it.
Chelsea are all over us here at the start of the second
Cucurella and
half.
Sancho play a great one too, but oh my God, the tree. That's what I'm calling him because
that was a branch.
Yeah,
look at the branch of the tree.
Of it, yeah.
That was a branch of the
Great
tree
save.
that came out there. Mate, what a palm he got on that. Should have been 2-2, really.
It's a corner to Chelsea here.
Spurs on the back foot.
It's going to be swung in by Cole Palmer.
Come on, Tottenham. Away.
And Sarr, but Nicholas Jackson climbs all over Sarr. It's probably a free kick more than anything. And Forster now with a goal kick. But yeah, what a save.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable stop from Fraser there.
He's rolling back the years, isn't he, at the moment?
He is. Long may it continue. Pape Sarr here looking to break away.
Okay.
Whoa. Bit of a 50-50 challenge there. Chelsea have come away with it. Looking to play it forward. Cucurella here is on the break.
Porro.
No, Porro. And it's come out to Sancho.
He's 1-1 against Dragusin.
No shot. No shot. Great block.
Bissouma
Fantastic block from Biss. That's what we need you in there for. Come on, Bissouma.
Yeah. Maybe he heard us at half time.
Oh, what a
Enzo
block.
now up against Brennan Johnson.
I really don't like the start of this second
Chelsea
half.
have started off the better of the two sides now. So we're going to see if Spurs have the cannolis to kind of stay in this game.
Weather the storm, mate. Weather storm Dara.
It's Cole Palmer now on the ball. But Spurs seem to be in a good shape at the moment. Again, laid in between the lines, but it's laid into Cucurella, so he's inverting there.
He is indeed. There's lots in attack here for Chelsea.
Neto
the ball's whipped in.
But Dragusin's head wins it. A great header from Dragusin.
But again, it's recycled by Chelsea. And again, they're coming forward here. It's just wave after wave at the moment.
I'm worried about Pedro Porro at the moment.
Oh, it's whipped in. Back stick.
And he wins the ball back there.
Come on, Porro. Win that, Porro. Win that. That's it. Well done.
He hasn't even had a great start to this game. But he lays a... Oh,
come on,
that's
Kulu.
a foul, innit?
No. Nothing in
but
that.
Kulu now is 4 against 4.
Come on.
Johnson's not
Kulu.
really making a run, but Kulu's running up against Bagashil in the left-hand box. And he lays a rubbish ball into the box. And Solanke just wasn't ready.
No. Not quite on the same wavelength, though. And again, bit wasteful there in that attack. We should have created something. 4-on-4.
Cole
and
Palmer,
Chelsea now at the other end.
Yeah.
Sancho's in here, looking for Jackson. It's just gone past him. Back to Palmer, and it's away from Spurs. Last-ditch defending from Tottenham. Mate, this is the most end-to-end game I've ever seen. It's like a basketball game. What is this? Sancho again coming forward. Away, Tottenham. Solanke trying to... Enzo! He's tried to curl one into the corner there, and it's just gone wide. Goal kick Tottenham. Can we weather the storm? Do we need to make some changes here, Marlon? Do we need some changes?
He's not going to. He's very much... They have to... The players out there have to get through this. This is Ange's way.
Mate.
I'm not expecting any changes anytime soon.
Mate, I don't know. Something needs to change for me. This is just wave after wave after attack.
I think Brennan Johnson might give him a reason to.
Johnson here's on the ground. He's having a chat with the medical team.
Johnson's coming off for Timo Werner.
Turbo Timo against his old team. Who, funnily enough, I know some Chelsea fans that actually quite like Timo, his time at Chelsea.
Yeah, ask them to take him back though. They won't take him though, would they? Yeah, they might have liked him, but they don't want him back. I didn't see any of them going, oh, he's gone to Spurs. Oh, they liked him. Because Timo Werner will always put in the effort.
Always.
That's one thing about
That's what
him.
it is. That's what it is.
It's just because, but the problem is, with him, his effort's all great, but he gets in some luck. Look, he's a very clever football player.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with him. He's too clever for his own good. He gets into some wonderful positions and he's wasteful.
So wasteful.
And you get to the point where you go, if you're being wasteful in those positions, what's the point?
Yeah. I know, I hear that. But then the goal against United, right? Like, that he can finish. He can finish.
Yeah, but it's rare.
Yeah, that is the problem, yeah.
Now, if you were a relegation fighting side and you're relying on Werner, you're not going to... He's going to be dropped because his finishing is that bad.
You'd rather have a Wood in your team.
Yeah. But Werner is playing on the right-hand side, so Son has stayed on the left.
Come on, Turbo Timo, come on. Get one against your old team, come on. Show those Chelsea fans what they're missing.
Yeah.
So 2 subs, but forced.
Forced. Yeah, forced. So there you go, you got your sub.
I was more thinking along the lines of a Maddison or a Spence, but
It's not time for them yet.
look, I'll take Turbo Timo. Come on, can he find some space in behind? Spurs here with a throw-in on the edge of the Chelsea box. And the ref's just having a word here. What's going on between Sarr and Caicedo?
Is that a charger? Is that yours?
Nah. Sarr and Caicedo here still having words. The throw-in's taken. Sonny beating his man. Go on, Sonny! Oh, he's done him again, but cleared away. Another throw-in for Spurs. Well done there from Sonny. Great wing play. Can we create a chance for a third? Come on, Spurs. Come on, Tottenham. Looking for Turbo Timo. He's lost it, though. Now, ball's gone out for a Chelsea throw-in. Deep inside their own half. We need to put the pressure on here. Keep the pressure on. Win the ball high up. Gusto with the throw-in. That's it, win that. Oh, no foul there. Come on. It's gone down very easy there, Caicedo. But it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea. It's just going to ease the pressure. Silly there. Silly free kick to give away.
I keep stepping on the headphones.
Oh, right.
I keep losing sound all of a sudden.
But look, we've weathered the initial storm. Can we...
first 10 minutes has been a bit hit and miss. Oh, no. Sonny and Sarr, I believe, getting in each other's way.
You can see we just don't have the legs to keep pressing the same way we were in that first 15, 20 minutes.
No, I don't expect it either. Like, there's only like, I get your Premier League footballers, but there's only so much running you can do.
Yeah, there's only so much.
But you doggies, the ball is laid diagonally out, and then it's gone out for a corner for you doggy, miscontrols it.
Quick one though here from Chelsea.
Palmer lays it back to Gusto, who's on the edge of the Spurs box, who takes a shot, and
good save.
Save from Forster.
Decent save from Forster. One you'd expect him to make at his near post.
Yeah.
But again, look, no one closed him down. The shot's coming in there from the edge of the box.
I'm very surprised Chelsea are taking these short corners, but here we go. As I say that,
great block there.
And great block by Solanke. That'll be why they're taking short corners.
Mate.
Spurs are just not alive to it. Look, they're very slow to react.
And if Solanke's not there, that ball's coming across. It's 2-2.
We need to play better than this.
We're not going to get the 3 points playing like this.
No, this second half has not started off the best.
No.
Chelsea are on top. But I kind of expect that, considering they're the in-form side out of the two.
Yeah. But again, we need to find our game. We need to start, playing in their half a little bit, not giving them all the time on the ball and possession that they want.
We just need, we need to get on the ball in the midfield.
We need to get on the ball in the midfield, and you've got a lot of pace up there now. Werner, Sonny, Solanke. So, can we nick one? 3-1. You get a third here, it's a whole different game. Ball's whipped in. Forster comes and claims, and that's what I love to see. Well done, Fraser. And the ball
and
is
he lays a
fired
lovely
up.
ball to Kulusevski, but I think Gusto's
Kulu,
too quick. And he pushes Gusto to the floor.
With a tiny little hand on him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone over like a... don't know what. It's so soft, that, for me. Look at that. It's a little tiny little...
He was always going to go down. Always going to go down in that situation.
I know. I suppose by the letter of the law it's a foul, but
Yeah.
it's just so soft. And Spurs here putting the press on. Solanke, as always, full of running. Sonny as well. And Spurs winning it back. That's
Come
what we
on.
like to see.
Basuma, come on. But he loses out to Neto.
What's he doing there? What's
It's now
he
3
doing?
against 4
What's
against
he
3.
doing, Basuma? Oh.
Neto's on the edge. He's going to try and take a shot, but he's taken too long. He's taken way too long,
Well
and
done,
Timo
Away,
wins it back.
Tottenham.
Kukureya's on the edge of the box. He hasn't really been fouled. He's dived on the floor.
Win it.
But Sancho pulling strings.
Oh, it's a
and
penalty.
there's penalty.
It's a penalty.
Basuma,
It's a penalty.
Basuma.
And he's the one that lost the ball there in the
lost
midfield.
the ball.
He's the one that lost the ball in the midfield. Oh, I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. It's such a stupid tackle as well. There's no need to go to ground there. There's no need to go to ground.
Sancho lays a lovely ball in between the lines into Caicedo, and
He's
Basuma,
so stupid.
Even though
He's so
Caicedo's
stupid. He's going nowhere as well. He's going nowhere.
It's because he lost the ball.
He's an idiot. And this is when he did the dive as well. This is when he did the dive. I didn't want him in the team. Get him out.
So this all comes from actually Basuma losing the ball
Get him out.
in the Spurs half. And then Chelsea, I thought the chance was up. And then...
Get him out of my team. I'm sorry. That is just ridiculous. It's scandalous. The way he lost the ball in the midfield and then he goes and he makes an idiotic challenge like that. And this is giving them the chance to get back in this game.
It was such a poor...
And this is going to be Brighton all over again. Come on, Forster. Please save this, mate. Please save it.
You're asking a man that never misses penalties now
I
to
know.
miss one.
I am. Come on. Come on, Forster. Come on, please. I never want to see Basuma in a Spurs shirt again, I'll be honest with you.
It was such a bad mistake to make.
Mate.
And then I don't know why he's gone on the floor. He only had to hold him up.
No,
it was Caicedo of all people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stay on your feet.
So it's Palmer up against Fraser Forster here.
Come on, the tree. Get this branch down. Come on. Come on, Forster.
Palmer very cool, calm, and 2-2. It was always gonna. Yeah. It was always. It was only one outcome when Palmer's on the ball.
We're the masters of our own demise, Marlon. That's
Yeah.
what we are. That's what we are.
This is now time for. This is where Ange's got to earn his money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where are the changes?
It's
It's a fantastic
He's got to
penalty.
bring off Basuma.
Mate.
He's got to bring off Basuma.
He has to.
He can't.
He
sit
has
there.
to.
After that, it's gonna get. If Basuma don't come off,
Mate.
He's gonna get himself sent off as well.
Mate. Get Maddison on that pitch ASAP.
Disappointing. So disappointing.
It's scandalous.
But we said,
Scandalous.
look, Chelsea have been on top since they've come out. We've done nothing really going up top.
No, we haven't.
It's been a complete different second half.
But you know what? It's where we were in the game. You were 2-0 up.
Yeah.
You were 2-0 up and cruising. And you've just gifted these guys back into the game on your patch.
Yeah.
You know, an easy goal for the first and just the most ridiculous penalty you ever see.
What's annoyed me about that goal is how the boys have actually done so well to be in a position where it wasn't a threat anymore.
Yeah. I'm fuming, mate.
But in that situation, there's nothing Ange can really do. It's not like a defensive situation helps that. Basuma's given the ball away in a dangerous area.
Yeah.
Well, not even a dangerous area. We were on the ball. It then leaves us 4 against 3. We get enough bodies back, and then he goes and does that. This is, yeah. But this is where his in-game management needs to step into play. We're 62 minutes in. It's now Spurs 2, Chelsea 2.
It's also
and Chelsea are just...
all over us.
Yeah. They need some help here.
But this is the thing as well. Like, the players in the game, they also need to manage themselves. Bissouma needs to manage himself. You can't go diving in. You're 2-1 up at home to Chelsea. You can't go diving in against Caicedo, who you can't shoot anyway. And he's on the edge of the box and he's going nowhere. You can't be that brain dead.
The thing is, we had the conversation at half time, and this is what's more frustrating about it, is that you can clearly see he's not up for it. And we're now just, every time we keep going forward, we're giving the ball away. This has got, unfortunately to say, it's got Brighton written all over it at the moment.
Does. It really does. And Bissouma winning the ball back and then just playing the ball out there. He needs to come off this pitch. Ange, he's just do something. Do something.
Ange has got his hands in his pocket at the moment. He can clearly see it's not going the way it should be. But what is he going to do?
I don't even care. Get yourself over the line. Change the formation. Stick 2 up top. Put Lancashire on. Get Maddison on the pitch. Do something to change this game. Chelsea are all over us. They will get a third if it keeps going like this.
Dragusin wins the ball back. Well done, Dragusin. It's now Werner on the right-hand side. He's 1-on-1 against Badiashile. He's not really done
just lost the ball. Again, lost the ball. No confidence. Come on.
Yeah.
Tottenham win the ball back. Dragusin doing well.
He's
been brilliant since he's come on.
He's been good since he's come on.
VDV looking for an outlet. Yeah, that's it. What's he going to do now?
Yeah.
Sonny there, playing it back to Pape Mate. Pape Mate looking for Dragusin.
It's a contrast of the first half to the second half. We look like Chelsea in the first half and they look like us.
Mate. Need to get back in this one.
Hey mate, there's more goals in this game.
Oh, there will be. There will be. It's just which way will they go? Pedro Porro with the throw in here.
We need some luck.
On the right. We had our luck though in the first half with the slips.
2 slips, yeah.
We had the luck. We were up.
Yeah. Gifted them, to be fair.
Gifted them. Penalty and just letting Sancho walk to the edge of the box and curl one in. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, we just need to want this game again.
Come on, Tottenham. I'm looking for Ange to make the right subs.
You can clearly see the doubt starting to creep in the back of the boys' heads a little bit.
You just need to stay confident. Be clinical up top. Chances will come.
Oh, Solanke. Gone. Oh, unlucky, mate. Well, no, he's kept it in. I was quite surprised. Sancho plays a long ball out.
I thought that went out, to be honest with you. I was pretty sure it went out. No. I guess not. Ball's gone all the way back to Fraser Forster. Going to play it to Radu. Radu back to Forster. He's played it out wide to VDV.
They're playing it around at the back at the moment between like 3 players. Are probably not the best on the ball.
Forster's pinged it long.
And we've lost it. Kulu's going into his shell now, which always worries me. Come on, Spurs. Do something.
Mate. Honestly, though, this is the time for substitutions. We're coming up to the 70th minute, 4 minutes away from 70, and we need to impact this game. Chelsea are in the ascendancy. Something needs to be tweaked here. Something needs to be done. Come on, Ange.
Come on, Spurs.
And Chelsea are just on the halfway line, knocking it back to their defenders, all the way back to Sanchez. And pressure's on from Solanke. It's hoofed up towards, is that Sancho?
I think for them, Maresca made a massive mistake by playing Caicedo at right back if he had Gusto on the bench. Because now that Gusto's now playing right back, you notice we have just not broken them down.
Yeah, it's a lot harder.
It's a lot harder. They seem to be more where I think we were getting a lot of joy down that left-hand side because it was Caicedo.
Yeah, definitely. But
Well,
Chelsea
we might be getting some luck here, unfortunately. I don't wish injuries on any player,
but Chelsea do have a problem with Cole Palmer.
Cole
don't
Palmer
they?
seems to be holding his foot, it looks like.
Could just be a knock, though. He looks like he can continue here, Palmer. It was just here with Solanke. Let's see what happened. Oh,
He treads on his toe.
Yeah. But do you remember, those were the little metatarsal bones. Those are the little bones that Rooney kept breaking in his foot.
Yeah.
But no, he looks
So
all
this
right.
is this. So this is where Ange would go. I'd rather an end-to-end 2-2 than a boring 1-0. Yeah,
Mate. just give me the points. Oh, but here we go! Sonny!
Oh, he's missed it.
I can't believe it. I can't believe he's missed. I can't believe he's missed that. I was thinking that was in all day long. I can't believe he's missed that.
So Solanke lays the ball over the top, which looks like it's going to Udogie, who's offside.
Oh, it's hit Kukurea.
But Udogie then leaves it, and Son runs through, and he's 1-on-1 against the keeper. And Sonny-esque, by the way, and he's missed it.
Did it not hit Kukurea on the line?
Probably.
And it's gone out for... I can't believe... I was expecting the net to bulge there, Marlon. I need to see that again. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's missed.
It wouldn't... It would have been a very, very... That would have been one of those decisions. I think the referees are lucky because it is Udogie interfering with play.
Yeah, sure, but that's something for the VAR. But here comes Spurs again.
Werner's played behind Werner, but it's a free kick on the edge.
Oh, but here we go. Suddenly we look back in it. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden. Come on. Let's get the third here. Come on, Tottenham. Let's get the win.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, that could have been given as he was interfering, really.
Look, the only thing I can say is...
Did not hit Kukurea here? No, it didn't.
I can't be... Look, at the moment, there has been a lot more effort from the lads compared to I've seen the last couple of weeks. And that's all I asked for today. Lovely ball into the box by Porro. Goes into Sonny, but Solanke pushes Kowell in the back, and he's gone down, and a free kick's been given.
That's a ridiculous decision. There's nothing in that. Nothing in that.
Oh, come on, Spurs.
Where's the foul there? There's nothing in that. There's nothing. Literally nothing. Where?
No foul. Kowell is
These Chelsea
down.
players are literally...
If you haven't already and you're not subscribed to We Are Tottenham TV, make sure you're hitting the like buttons and subscribing.
Come on.
For great daily content from Ben and Sim.
Come on, guys. And come on, Tottenham. Let's get back in this. Do you know what? A point is just... It's 2 points dropped for me from a position of being 2-0 up in the first half. It's not...
Oh, and Van der Ven wins
not
it back
good enough.
with his hams. I'm the opposite to you, actually. Considering our form and stuff and where we are, it's a step in the right direction.
Oh, mate.
I know being 2-0 up and it's like everyone's going, what are you talking about? But
mate, I want the 3 points. I'm greedy.
Yeah,
I'm greedy.
Basuma's just... Look, we said it at half-time. The midfield was getting outdone anyway, and we were quite lucky that it weren't 3-3.
But then why didn't Ange make a change to that midfield? Why didn't you do something to change it? This is where I go crazy.
Yeah, I suppose it's really weird because remember against Brighton, we all saw Udogie was struggling.
Yep.
And he goes and makes the mistake.
Yep.
And then today, Basuma's exactly the same, struggling, and he's gone and made, not in one whole breath, he's made 2 massive mistakes to get him back in the game.
Yeah. But here we go. Spurs with an opportunity.
It's a free kick on the edge of Chelsea's box here. Pedro Porro's lining it up.
Good ball in.
Get it on Dragoshin's head.
Dragusin, Solanke, I'll take any of them. Come on. Good ball in here,
A
Pedro.
lot of people are asking for Maddison to come on now.
I think he should have been on 10 minutes ago. Come on. Good ball in here, Pedro.
We need someone. Yeah, we probably just need someone on the ball.
It's whipped in. Oh, it's a free header.
on Van der Ven's head of all people.
Oh, you should have done better there, Mickey. You'll be really frustrated. That's a chance and a half. Look at this. It's a free header for Mickey, pretty much. Oh, he needs to be doing way better than that. That should be getting on target, at least testing the keeper.
Look.
Oh, unlucky.
Is there going to be questions on Ange? Like, a lot of people who are Ange out, we're 2-0 up. Will there be questions on Ange after the game?
Of course there will. Of course there will.
Will they be justified?
They will be justified. The questions that will be asked will be justified questions. Whether that they lead to an Ange out conclusion, that's your decision. I think being Ange out at this stage of the season and where we are in the project, for me, it's utter madness.
I don't like that word, project.
It's...
His
tenure, if you like, not project, his tenure.
Because the reason why is this project, for if you're calling it a project, most Spurs fans, this project is not started from Ange. This project's been going since Poch.
Yeah, but how many people have been there since? You've got Marie,
But this is what I'm saying. You can't. And this is like the club have always gone back and forth. But this is what I'm saying. People are just sick and tired of what's going on. But Palmer's jinking it in.
But sometimes
Enzo Fernandez is 3-2.
Yeah, of course,
3-2.
Of course, it was always going to happen. Oh, it was always going to happen.
And it's 3-2.
This could be the nail in the coffin of Ange's tenure, to be honest with you, this.
But it sums up Spurs, doesn't it? This second half has been poor, though. It has been poor. But like I was saying, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can say that there's 18 months in, but we're not seeing progression. People will sit there and say they're not seeing progression. This is what they're seeing. Yeah, but
this is the thing, right? This is the thing, Marlon. With all of this and all the talk and the Ange outers, yeah. If you've got, I want to equate it to cars, okay? Because this is the simplest way that I can put it to people, right? If you've got a Fiat Punto and you're in a race against Ferraris, Mercedes, Aston Martins, etc., that Fiat Punto may never get past those other cars, and that's where we're at. We never bring the players in to battle with the likes of a Chelsea. They spent £1 billion on this team. They spent £1 billion.
But they spent £1 billion on this team.
City, United, Arsenal have spent nearly £1 billion. What have we done?
Yeah, what have we done? But if I went back to last season and you would laugh, everyone was laughing at Chelsea.
I wasn't laughing at Chelsea.
Everyone was laughing.
I wasn't laughing at them.
You might not be, but everyone was laughing at Chelsea. But now look at them. Now that they've got it all into place, are they in a better position than where we are now?
Way better position than we are.
But yeah, we're looking at it going, they've gone and got, they've went and got the coaches. They went and got the players first, and then they went and got the coaches. Employing Graham Potter was an awful mistake, right? They went and got Poch to fix it, and then they've gone and got Maresca when Poch fixed it to take them to that next step. Now, a lot of people will say maybe we have got the players, but the coach is not playing the right system and getting the best out of them.
I don't think we have the players though, Marlon. This is the thing. I don't think we do. I really, really don't think we do. And when we had that, window, this summer window with the players,
the summer window was crap.
Like, it wasn't.
But
good
I've always
enough.
said this. It was one hand tied behind his back.
Good enough.
But would you not say then? Look, for me, right, and this is where I probably get frustrated with a lot of what Ange does. You haven't got the players to do certain things. Right, you haven't. Everyone's blaming injuries. So why are you going to sit there and play the exact same way? You're going to probably tweak it a little bit to help the players that are out there. A good coach will do that, right? Because when we had Kane missing and Dele Alli missing in Poch days, right? I'm going to have to go back to that because that was when we were quite good. He'll tweak it to make it more adjustable and more easier for them to play, right? He wouldn't go and sit there and go, oh, look, we ain't got Kane today. Let's play exactly the same. He wouldn't do that.
I get where you're coming from, and I've asked to see those tweaks and changes myself, and I want to see those, and I want to see that from Ange. But you can't account for Bissouma going off and just
but you can.
sacrificing the game, just giving away penalties.
What did we say at halftime about Bissouma? And we could see Bissouma, what he was doing in this game, right? We even blamed him for the first goal. And Chelsea now coming forward. It's 3 against 2. Neto plays it into Sancho. And Sancho, but great. Well, Porro's finally done something in the game.
Could have been 4. No, I get where you're coming from,
I forgot
Marlon.
what I said
No, with Basuma, and he could have foresaw.
we saw
he
this
wasn't
half
having
time.
his best
And
game.
There's 10 minutes in, so that mistake doesn't happen until what, 58th minute.
Yeah.
We saw the Basuma was
true.
As 10 minutes in, we saw it, and Van der Ven's just gone down, people.
Oh my days.
So it's Van der Ven's just gone down, but we saw that, right? So as a manager, are you not looking at it going, it's not working for Basuma, I need to bring him off now? Don't you remember when Eric Dyer was having an awful game under Mourinho?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Took him off after 30 minutes or whatever.
And we won
it
the
was.
game.
I know. And Mickey's down. And this
Mickey's
just gets
down, and he looks like it's cramp more than anything else than a hamstring.
Let's hope it's just cramp.
But yeah, mate, interesting. Anyway, there's 1,800 of you in here, right? Please go over to Spurs Kings TV. It's in the description. Please, I need about 30 of you just to hit me over the 3,100, right? We have great content as well, as so do Spurs, as we are Tottenham TV. So please, right now, why there's a break in play, but Spurs are about to make 3 subs.
About 20 minutes too late for my liking.
Yeah.
And look, do you know what? I understand. I understand people's frustration with.
I'm not Andy out. I'm just giving you what the argument is.
No, I know, and I understand it. I get it. I just don't think firing Ange and. I
don't think firing Ange is going to sort the problem out, because we're going to have the same. Look, at the end of the day, Van der Ven's just gone off. Madison's coming on for Kulu.
Archie Gray's going to be.
So Archie Gray's gone to centre back, and Bergvall is coming on for somebody.
Probably
but we don't know who yet.
Probably Basuma.
Look, our rivals. If you asked our rivals, right, this is how you know if your manager's doing well or not. Ask our rivals if they want Ange to stay.
Of course they want him to stay.
Yeah.
Of course they want him to stay.
But a lot of them, when Poch was going to Man United, a lot of them were pushing for Poch to go to Man United because Spurs were a threat.
Yeah, it's true.
We're not a threat.
It's true.
And that's how I look at things. People will go, yeah, Basuma's now finally come off. And it's a Chelsea corner.
Honestly, I think Daniel Levy will be getting...
Look, if they start shouting Levy out, Ange's gone.
Listen, I think
the away fans turning, the away fans turning on Ange is a big thing for me.
It could be soon.
Yeah, and... But for me, for me, like I said to you earlier, right, I didn't see us winning today, right? But all I wanted was some effort from the players, and I've seen that today. What's going to frustrate me a little bit more about the whole game today is, and it's going to be Ange and what his tactics, not his tactics, but his in-game management after half-time.
Horrible.
It's going to frustrate me, and that's my frustration with Ange has been from day dot. But I don't want him out. I just it is what it is. I was a bit worried after Thursday that they weren't playing for him.
Yeah.
But they clearly are. We saw it in the first half.
They are playing for him.
They're playing for him.
It's just, again, I really don't think we have enough in that squad.
Yeah. But
to compete on all 4 fronts.
But I've been telling people all season,
I just don't think we do.
If you want to know when Spurs are going to win a game, check the team's form. Tottenham Ange has not beat a team this season that's been on form. Not one. Man City were off form. Man United were off form. West Ham were off form. Villa were off form. Yeah. Everton were completely a disaster class.
Yeah. But Spurs,
those are the games we've won.
Nearly a chance there for Pape Mate. So, yeah, no, I get you. Yeah. I get you.
We've got a super chat from Hung Diddley. It says the fan base needs to get behind Ange and get on Levy's back, which I agree with.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Squad ain't good enough. Yep. Ange is. Levy is the sole reason we are here. Okay, I agree with 90% of that, but Ange will look, his in-game management will have to take some blame with this.
Yeah. He will. He's not blameless for it.
He's not blameless because
he's definitely not. From being in a 2-0 position as well.
And leaving Basuma
on was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But here we go. Turbo Timo here. Putting the ball in, it's gone off Kukurea for a corner, and can Spurs rescue a point?
Thank you, Hung Diddley.
I agree with you.
I agree with what he's saying, and I completely get it, but with Ange, he's not blameless.
I get that, but But all the other managers, if you look, all these losses that we've had to Ipswich, Palace, Bournemouth, if you look season for season, they happened before. It just switched the names up with Burnley, Southampton, whoever. Yeah? It's happened under every single manager. So that's what I'm saying. It's not about the manager. It's about
But this will be
the team.
So this will be Ange's 21st loss, which will be, if we lose, right, this will be Ange's 21st loss. Mourinho and Conte in their tenure for Spurs, and it's another penalty. Lost 23, and they had more games. So just you got to put things in perspective here.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Right, and
I get that.
And people will say, what, in his first 50 games, he's won more than Klopp and all them and this, that and the other. But if you go look at his loss record, he lost more than Arteta in his first 50 games. And that is astonishing considering how crap Arteta was at the beginning.
Yeah.
He's lost more than Arteta.
Wow.
But yeah, thank you, Hung Diddley. Completely agree. Wow. I get we need to back Ange, but unfortunately, Ange and Levy come in the same breath because Ange is the mouthpiece for the club.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Ange is the mouthpiece.
It's true, he is. And what's happened here is Pape Sarr, edge of the box, just head's gone. And again, like last season, against Chelsea, we've just lost our heads completely. He's bundled Cole Palmer over on the edge of the box, no threat to the goal, giving away a penalty, and it's going to be Palmer against Forster again. And we know how this ends, don't we, Marlon?
Yeah. Forced to save.
Nah, it's just dinked straight.
And he has taken the living pea. Ice cold. That's all I can say for that. Ice cold. He chips it down the middle, and Forster are Chelsea in a title race.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
This will be, what, Spurs' 7th loss of the season already?
Yeah.
Ooh, gee, that's like more than half.
I know.
But people will blame injuries, right? People will blame injuries, but I don't get how you... Yes, I get injuries are a factor, but we're losing games before the injuries. When the players come back, we're still losing. Van der Ven and Romero coming back today has now put them out, set them back.
And this is where...
We've got a cup quarter final coming up soon.
This is where you need to be looking at Ange. This is where you need to be looking at player management and game management. This, for me, anyone wanting to critique Ange or that wants Ange out of the club, this, for me, this is where you need to earn your salt.
Got some more super chats here. Joseph, I won't say your surname because I don't want to mess it up, but thank you. From Canada, he says mid owners, mid squad, mid tactics.
Yep.
Fair play. Do you know what? Do you know what? That's spot on.
Yeah, I agree.
That is actually spot on.
Bang on. Bang on. Dead on, Joseph.
My boy Dredo as well. He's my boy today. I'm going to definitely say after he gave a super chat earlier, but he's gone, we've changed managers how many times? Nothing changes. Same story every season.
Yep.
Conte was right. Club mentality is the issue and always has been.
Yep.
Now, Conte, I'm glad you brought that up because after the first 10 games last year, I saw thousands of, on my timeline, on social media, see what Conte said. He was wrong. Now look, we're still 18 months in and we're still in the same situation. The only way things will change at this club, right, is if you cut off the head. Daniel Levy, the chairman, needs to stop making decisions for this club.
100%.
Right? And I know a lot of people, I know there was rumours that we were getting bought out by that guy last week and it was like anyone but him. But you know what? We need a different voice. And at this present moment, it can be any voice. I think Spurs just need a change of culture for anything to change.
Do you know what? I would say, I'd go even further than that. I would say it's not just Levy. I would say anyone that is in that structure that is a Levy yes man or woman also needs to go because they're also poisoning whatever the hell is going on in our club. Because
you see what's happening at Man United. He's getting rid of people left, right, and centre.
Right, I know, and I think that needs to happen down the lane.
Yeah, there'll be a point we'll be seeing as we are seeing with Chelsea now. These clubs will just overtake us again. They will take a step back,
100%.
but they will overtake us, and that's why it goes back to that super chat of mid-table, mid-owners. We'll always be mid.
Always.
We've got another super chat here, which I just think. Azad Hamid has said, if you don't want Ange out after this, you're mad. Do you know what? I am crazy. I am crazy. I don't want him out. I don't think all these issues are his. he's not the biggest issue in all this. And this is where I do agree with you. If you've given a man this sort of squad and expect him to produce some miracles, especially when we couldn't play Thursday, midweek and Sunday last year, and you've given him a thinner squad with less talent.
There you go. And that's the thing. That's the thing to me. To me, like, I get where he's coming from there with that statement, but at the same time, to me, it's just crazy to say Sakanj, because where are you going then? You're going Ryan Mason. Mason in a Europa League battle, and you're going.
The only thing I'll say
to me, that's just mad. And then you're going down the manager roulette again. And
no, my problem with it is like I'm not trusting the man I think is useless, as in Levy, to pick the next manager again. And Lange, I just don't see. Look, what's the point? They're not going to pick anyone decent. I'll be sitting here moaning again.
Give me one manager that you could bring in right now.
Well, not that they're going to come to Spurs.
Fix it. You know what? That could.
Poch.
You bring Poch back.
I'd bring Poch back for 6 months. I've said this
for 6 months
because you've seen. You could let's see Chelsea today. Where were Chelsea last year when he took over? Yeah, they were in a mess. Where did he leave them? He left them with this. And that's why I'd bring him back for 6 months to sort out this mess. The results won't be pretty, but he needs to fix it. He needs someone in this club to come and fix this mess out that's happening inside the club. And he's the only man right now that I could personally think could come in and do it. I could be wrong, because it's not about trophies anymore. When Poch left, it was about trophies. We're not in the trying to get trophies now, because look at us. We are trying to get back to an established club and trying to win games of football. And if I said to you last year when we played Chelsea, before that 5-1 game, they were an absolute joke, right? And we should never, to be honest, we should never even lost 4-1. I know. You got to remember the sending offs happened and the injuries, and then they finally scored.
I know.
It was 1-1 up until it went to 9 men.
They were terrible. I know.
Yeah, but look how we went back to Stamford Bridge, right? And then you'll see the difference. It's the only man I'd see coming in, but if it's not going to be him, I don't know who else. I really don't know. I'd literally go get him out of his USA contract and come and fix it.
Really? See, I wasn't against bringing Poch back a while ago, but I don't know about going that far back now.
Yeah, but if you look at the difference between the two sides today, between us and Chelsea, right? A year ago, it was too different.
But mistake here. Yeah. Solanke's in. Oh, can't get one back though. What? No, nothing.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is like people were like, you can't bring Poch back and this, that, and the other. But I'm looking at it. I'm recency biased now on what he's done for Chelsea. And if you want to see a contrast of what he's done to where we are at now, Ange was the perfect manager for when Poch left. Not now.
I see what you're saying.
Because the players he's got Conte players still. If you kind of think about it, like everyone said, we're 3 at the back.
You see, the thing that would worry me about bringing Poch back at this stage is, are you bringing someone back as well that is a Levy yes man that can't stand up to Levy?
Of course, but you're going to get that with any manager.
Apart from
Ange is a Levy yes man.
Apart from one. There's only one.
Conte was a Levy yes man, but in the end he self-destructed.
Yeah, he self-destructed. Nah, I think the only one that I can think of that I think could actually solve our problems.
I missed 2 super chats.
Right, we'll get to him.
Yeah, Tristan, first year. Thank you so much for this. But first time watching the Spurs with you guys from Las Vegas. Brutal result for a newer fan. But thank you guys for a great watch along. Tristan, thank you very much.
Sorry you had to suffer it, mate. Sorry.
We've gone from up, down. Look, it's Spurs' season. Up and down, up and down.
Here we go. Here, can we get one back? 7 minutes of added
Sancho's
time.
giving it away. But thank you so much for the super chat. And we've got another one here from Tyler who says, Son and Solanke missing goals and it's Ange's fault. Yeah. Because they're missing goals, but he kept Basuma on the pitch.
Yeah, his game management wasn't
It's in game management. And this is the thing about, like, especially with football. You can see things are clearly going wrong and happening. Yeah. And if they're missing chances, you then bring on someone who might put the chance in.
Yeah. You bring on someone to affect the game.
A bit more affect the game. Do you bring on a Maddison in that point and go, oh, crap, I need more and more. Maybe we're not setting up the right chances. This is what you do. But you could clearly see defensively we weren't great.
How will the players feel as well? You know, seeing Romero and Van der Ven like sacrifice for this game, put on the pitch, and then both going out injured. You're looking at your manager like I'd be looking at my manager like that's my well-being. Like that's my, you know what I mean?
No, but you know what? It's, because of the way this game, it's going to come out as he was desperate.
I get that.
He knew after what happened on Thursday and the way fans turning on him.
So then it's all bullshit then. All this, you know, at the start of the season of, oh, I'm happy with the players I've got. You ain't happy. It's all bullshit, isn't it?
This is the problem. This is the problem that I had.
Yeah,
you knew it was bull because the only player who's played from the summer is Solanke.
Yeah.
You knew it. Like if he was happy, Archie Gray, Bergvall, Werner would be starting every week.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a very good point there, Marlon.
Oh, Maddison, and it's gone over. So you knew he weren't happy.
Yeah.
But he's come out and said he was happy. And I'm not expecting him, look, for me, I'm not expecting him to come out against the owners. It's just the words that he comes out with. Just be a bit more tactful with the media. The media, look, unfortunately, what's his name's gone? Ten Hag. The media are going to come for you now.
Oh, yeah.
You're next on their hit list.
Oh, 100%.
Because you and Russell Martin are playing a game of football that is suicidal and you don't have the players to play it. And you can see it with Pep with no Rodri. It's suicidal for Pep if he hasn't got a Rodri in there.
Very good points you're making here, Marlon. And I suppose it's going to be a very interesting press conference with Ange after this one. But yeah, he's been showing cracks in the last month.
The media have turned against him here.
Yeah.
The media, like, for people that don't like, are not here all the time. The media are starting to turn against Ange, and he's getting prickly and more prickly.
Yeah.
Because the whole Jed Spence fiasco, right? But who was there backing up Ange on Thursday? Jed Spence.
Yeah.
The one who's meant to be a bad egg. And who you've made out to be a bad egg, but he was the one putting his arm around you and walking you off the pitch.
And who looked the best in
your pre-season
as well.
Saved you from your job against Coventry, because if he had gone out that night, there was no saving him. And that started the run.
Yeah. You're not wrong, Marlon. But can we get one back here?
Sanchez makes a great save.
Oh, but it takes this late to the 94th minute for us to look like a threat in the second half. This is, again, part of the problem.
2 penalties. At least we've kept all 11 men on the pitch, I suppose. But, look, I didn't come into this game expecting to win. I'm not as disappointed as you. I'll be totally honest.
If they had scored 4 and we then got 2 consolation goals, I'd be like you. But the fact that we were 2-0 up, Marlon, that's what is killing me.
I said to you in the first half, what would happen if we suddenly let them back into this game and it ends up being 3-2 or something? And you can see it. This is Spurs. I'm not beating around the bush.
This is Spurs.
But this is now what, our 7th defeat of the season?
Yep. Number 7.
Number an 8th overall? Yeah, 8th, because including Galatasaray.
Yep.
Yep. It's the losses. And it's the losses that are the most important. And this is what I always say. If you can turn some of those losses into draws, it's easier to turn a draw into a win, right? But it's harder to turn a loss into a win. So if you're drawing more games like Arteta and Fergie were at the beginning of their reigns, they can start, and that's what they've done. They start turning them into wins, and then you can start getting the loss countdown. But we're losing too many.
Porro with a free kick straight into the wall, shot again, and it's just gone wide. Took a little nick off a Chelsea defender.
We've only beat Chelsea once or twice in the last 10 years anyway.
I know.
I didn't even realise that the other day.
I know.
Beaten once at Wembley and once at...
Mate, they're our bogey team. They're our number 1 bogey team. And this was to be expected when you went 2-0 up, really.
Like, for me, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, how I see it is, if we come up against Chelsea, we'll lose. This ain't on Ange. Losing to Chelsea is not on Ange.
No.
Because that's a typical Spurs thing to do.
But blowing this game in the way we did is on Ange.
That is on Ange. You can't be 2-0 up in the Premier League and lose.
Oh.
And the goal.
4-3. Sonny with one back. And who was that with some great wing play
Maddison.
there? Was it Madders? Well, we were calling for him to be on again at 60th minute, weren't we? Brilliant play from Maddison there on the wing.
That's not going to do Ange any favours, Maddison being able to set it up.
No.
Another super chat. I would have been happy with a draw. Remember, Chelsea are second. Look, I think we all would have. But it's the manner of the game, the way it's gone on. You're 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes, realistically.
Yeah.
And I did say to you, like, are we going to be able to hold on for 80 minutes? Got another minute. But could we make it 4-4?
Again, we're self-sabotaging. 2 silly penalties. Now, Sar's been brilliant all season, but again, I've got to call him out as well, because for the second penalty, it was brain dead, Sar. You're brain dead, mate. The player's going nowhere. You're on the edge of the box. Why bundle him over?
Yeah.
I
can't.
And
I can't defend anyone.
Yeah, this isn't the place to learn. You don't learn against Chelsea. I'm sorry. You should know that as a footballer, where to commit a foul and where not to commit a foul. Way before you're playing at this level.
Come on. There's time left. It's 4-3. Spurs have got it in their own half. Anthony Taylor has got probably some time to add on because of the goal.
Come on, Timo.
Bergwijn lays a lovely ball out to Werner.
Let's steal a point. Come on, Tottenham.
Werner puts a lovely ball into the box. Oh, and just no one could get on it. No one read it. It was a lovely ball. It was a great ball. But that just sums it up. John Schuster has put in a super chat but hasn't put anything in it. If you put something in the comments, I'll read it out.
Don't know why Radu didn't attack that cross.
And thank you to everyone that has subscribed to Spurs Kings TV. I still need another 20 left. 20 if you can. It's quickly in the description, Spurs Kings TV, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the watch along today with me and Amir. Even though he's a bit disappointed, but I kind of saw this coming. I'm not as disappointed, and I'm not Ange out yet.
I'm fuming. I'm not.
Even though I sound like I am.
This isn't going to make me Ange out. This is just making me even more frustrated. But I do understand all the people that are Ange out and the frustrations that you're seeing with, elements of his management and in-game.
And it's finished. Spurs 3, Chelsea 4, and it's finished at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. More people will be crying out for Ange, but please join us for our match reaction in about 2 minutes.
Tell us what you guys think of it.
But thank you so much.